I'll wait for whenever the... All I wanna do is hit a boom boom room while I zoom zoom. Turn that shit up. All I wanna do is hit a boom boom room while I zoom zoom. Turn that shit up. We gon' start this shit alright. We gon' talk that shit all night. We gon' start this shit alright. We got the squad in the house tonight. Hey, to the window, to the wall. Y'all know we discuss it all. To the window, to the wall. Y'all know we discuss it all. Hey. Welcome to the Squadcast. Hey, welcome to the Squadcast. Hey, welcome to the Squadcast. Hey, welcome to the Squadcast. Hey.
Oh, yes, I did. Wait, did you say 2020s? Yes, I gave you a very extensive list of events to schedule out for the next 10 years. But, like plural? Yes, plural. What did you think I said? What? 2020s. Did you put 10 years of events in 1 year? Fuck.
Y'all missed it. Y'all ain't get it.
No one got
Okay.
it.
You wasn't listening.
That was
That's
terrible.
all that is. You wasn't listening.
Yeah, boo.
Y'all wasn't listening. Okay, so basically, that was God talking to an angel, right? God said, did you schedule the next 10 years like I asked you to? The angel was like, yes. He was like, wait, you said 10 years? And he was like, yeah, I wrote out a very important list for you to schedule out for the next 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, what you thought I said? And the angel was like, I thought you said put it all in 1 year.
Oh,
And
2020.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Shit.
Okay.
Damn, y'all sense of humor.
I didn't know where it was going.
Anyway.
That's as dry as that.
Anyway,
Hey.
welcome to another episode of the Boom 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 Squadcast,
We got the blink ding.
a podcast powered by Firehouse Productions. I am Mr. O. We got CEO Boom in the building. We got Lady E in the place to be.
Hey, everybody.
We got Larry Maestro over there.
What's up? How y'all doing?
All right, now how y'all feeling this evening?
Man, good. how the motherfucking country feeling right now?
I swear.
You mad? You big mad. See how y'all week been, man?
I can't complain.
Oh,
I've been dealing with a little demon here and there.
okay. I just
okay.
her mad.
I ain't mad. I just
You
been
have-
dealing with a little demon here and there.
Oh, you say you got some ding ding?
Wanna
Some
talk?
ding?
Hell no, I ain't got no ding ding. No ding-a-ling either.
That baby.
It might go. You want to talk about it?
You want to get it off your chest?
Nope. Okay.
Negative.
Okay. All right.
Odor Supreme, man.
Oh,
Don't nobody want to talk about
we shot a
the
video yesterday, man.
All right.
Oh.
All right.
Follow me.
Oh.
Lead single from my EP, the Tab Tape, out now on all streaming
Yes,
platforms.
sir. Yes, sir. Go get that.
Yes, sir. Oh, Latest Free Before 11 just hit 80,000 streams. So y'all check that
Oh,
out.
man.
Oh, look at you.
Yeah.
Chop it up.
I go check that out. You know
All
what I'm
right.
saying? Drinks of the day. We got some Hennessy.
Got some everything.
We
with
got
this
some
motherfucker.
Maker's Mark.
It's over there.
It's
Yeah.
Crown Vanilla.
Vanilla. Hold on.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Sponsorship.
I
You
swear.
feel me?
Swear.
Drinking. We getting fucked up off of y'all shit. Poor Ebony.
Hey, man, so we gonna get into
It's lit.
Black history facts of the day.
Oh yeah, let's do it. Let's do it.
So the first one and most important, we're gonna soon in January, we're gonna be welcoming the first female, the first Black American vice president in U.S. history.
All right.
Madam
Madam
President.
You gotta get it right.
Kamala Harris.
Kamala.
You did
Yes.
it right, cuz. I feel you.
What's her whole name? Well, no. Come on.
Hey, man, fuck that. bro.
Kamala Harris.
Yeah.
Kamala.
We're gonna leave it where it's at
Kamala.
there.
Kamala.
Kamala Shanice Harris.
All right.
Yeah, put some Negro.
So that's a whole going on, but I love her
Madam
Billy.
Vice President Harris.
All right.
One more, just one more Black history topic before we get started.
What that?
Allensworth is the only California community to be founded, financed, and governed by African Americans. Created by Allen Allensworth in 1908, the town was built with the intention of establishing a self-sufficient all-Black city where African Americans could live their lives free of racial discrimination.
Oh, man, that's what's up, bro. Good shit.
Where's the place again?
Good
Where?
shit. What is that?
Tell me the place one more time.
Allensworth in California.
California.
It's still there. I hope so. I've
Joe
never.
Lewis, what
my
up,
point
Bob?
was I've never heard it. Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't never heard that, man.
Okay. All right. Let's
Hey, what you got in
let's
the
get it.
news?
Man,
Well, you know what to do.
Trump don't want to go.
You said,
Got to go.
Trump said he not
Get
going.
your shit.
What he said? I refuse. Oh yeah, get you.
Get your shit. Get your
Trump
shit.
not ready. He
Get
said
out.
keep counting or don't count. Well, I don't know. Don't count.
Alex
Alex Trebek.
Does it matter?
Yeah,
He got
yeah.
Biden got 284.
What's the
Right,
count?
either way, Mine
270.
said 290. Mine said 290. Biden
Okay,
had
the
it.
count off, but at the end of the day, he got the lead.
He
So why
needed
we
270.
continuing? I'm
Trump
with Trump.
can't.
Quit
I mean, even if he
counting,
did
let's
get
end
those states, he won't make 270.
That's
won't.
that's my point.
Oh well.
That one state that's
Oh
left.
hell, oh well.
Biden.
Yeah,
Bye.
yeah. Biden. Yeah.
You mad?
Well, bye then. Hey, so I actually
Go ahead.
watched that Dave Chappelle link you put. It was
yeah.
Yes, sir.
yeah.
That monologue. He
Hey.
murdered it.
Man,
David
Yeah.
Chappelle will
nothing
make
but truth.
he make. You can't tell me. I know he got a lot of white fans. You can't
Dave
Dave
tell
Chappelle
me
got
he
a
don't.
dark humor that most black folks don't get. Since Chappelle show.
I get it.
Wait a minute, when you
Yeah.
say black folks, you mean white folks? 'Cause
White
we
people,
get
yeah,
it.
black
We
people
get
get it. White
But,
people don't.
no,
get it.
because like when you ask somebody who is their all-time favorite comedians, majority of black people, Dave Chappelle not gonna be on the
Nah,
list
it is
because
not.
majority
He
of them
up there though.
don't get.
Yeah, he
his-
up there. He
don't
very
remind me
well.
like they don't
George
get his
Carlin.
humor though.
He reminds
Who
me
is
of a
they though? 'Cause
Most
them
black
white
people
folks-
that I've talked to, they
that's
don't
why
get his
he live
humor.
in Ohio because it's majority of white folks.
White
Them
people.
folks love him.
They love him.
They love him.
But that's what I'm saying. They
Yeah.
don't understand
but
him.
Mhm.
Dave
I'm
Chappelle
saying a lot of
has
black people don't
always
understand
had
his
the
humor.
the comedy of
Okay.
telling the truth, raw and uncut.
He
You
did.
just do it in, like you said, a real
Mhm.
He the only
nonchalant
one that-
type of
I
Storytelling
attitude.
don't
type
even
way, yeah.
think it's nonchalant. It's intentional. Because I never, when he said up there
He's
and said something
smooth
about
with
that
it, though,
mask,
yeah.
he was
He's
like,
smooth
we have
with
to
it.
wear a mask all day. Like when he said that shit hit like hell. I was like, hell yeah, tell that shit.
Yeah. He know.
I know where you're going with this,
Wife,
don't
is
say
his
it,
wife
though.
like Asian or it's
Yeah.
His wife is Asian.
Yeah,
She's
yeah.
White Top, what up, man?
Filipino,
She
and
Filipino.
they live in Ohio. Like,
Yeah.
come on,
White
like,
Top said Dave Chappelle for president.
That's why he was like, they saying the guy from the grocery store is on TV. He's
He
like,
said
nah,
wrong.
Yeah, he said the guy from TV is in the
the
grocery store.
There's a difference.
There's
Man,
a big
that
difference.
There was
one of my lines. I
this
love
one
that
Dave
line.
Chappelle joke. I'm just throwing it real quick.
Go ahead.
So Dave Chappelle was saying his son got of age to where his son wanted to go to a house party, right?
okay.
So his son texted him from the house party, was like, "Dad, I've had too much to drink, and I need you to come pick me up."
okay.
So my Dave Chappelle text back like, "Son, I ain't gonna be able to do that." And the son was like, "Why not?" He's like, "Cause I'm at the same damn party, and I've been smoking all night. I'm too high to drive, bro."
Hell
What
no.
up, man? Oh man. He's real and raw, but they like him.
Yeah.
So
I really
He's
think.
the only one that can say it and not get what you call it.
I'm gonna ask White Top why White
Right.
Top
it's
don't
like
know.
he made it through the glass ceiling.
White
or,
Top, do you think all white people really understands David Chappelle, man?
It's like they
He
clapped
reminds me
after
of George
every
Carlin.
joke. Yeah.
He was a white guy, but George Carlin was raw like that. White guy,
Right.
but
Adam
his comedy
Sandler.
was very dark.
Like,
But
man,
a lot of comedians like dark comedy out here. They get tired of the same old.
Because you put them in a box, it ain't comedy no more.
Right.
That-
And
that's
they
true.
find
That's
humor
true.
in everything.
Yes.
Everything. They
I
laughing
think
at a
that's the
funeral.
best way to live
Yeah.
life, though, to be able to laugh it off.
My
Because
mama
shit
say
does.
laugh
if you
is
get
a
stuck
good
in that
medicine.
dark era, like,
My mama say I laugh too much, so that's how I know it's a good.
I need to
I-
laugh.
You
I
laugh
make
at
shit.
everything.
Laugh,
I'm not gonna let all this stuff take me
hell
down.
no, I just
feel
said that
you.
shit,
Uh-uh.
bro. That's thing, you know, yeah, look up, you 48 years old, about to die. Cause you stressing over every goddamn thing
Oh,
in
you're
life.
28 and you look 48.
What else we got in the news? We can jump in this shit, man. Man.
Alex
Obviously.
Trebek.
Trebek, yeah.
My bad. 80 years old, passed
Rest
away
in
from, I
peace.
believe, pancreatic cancer.
Oh man,
Yeah, yeah.
R.I.P.
The only host of Jeopardy
Oh,
that I
only.
know of. Yeah,
Only.
I think the only.
I
Yeah,
have never
yeah.
seen nobody else on there.
Yeah.
I think it'd been disrespectful.
I used to watch Jeopardy a lot as my parents cooked.
Man,
dinner.
my
feel like
grandma.
this is-
I ain't know
loved
none of the
some
answers to the
Jeopardy.
question.
What's Wheel of Fortune? What's his name?
Oh, Pat Sajak.
And,
They up there
Don-
too.
that was-
And Vanna White. They got to be
Vanna
about
White.
7, did they say?
He can't tell me he hitting it. He can't tell me he hit
Stop
that,
it.
man. He
Now,
said, "Oh,
what
let me
about
read it. Let
Pamela
me see. Let me
White?
read this. Let me see. Let me read
Pamela.
this." Hey,
about
White
Pamela
Child said,
White?
"No, white people don't understand Dave Chappelle. He makes them feel comfortable enough to laugh
That's a lie.
and deep social
It's his
issues
opinion.
while making them think about it. I think he right.
Nah, they be uncomfortable as hell, but they laugh.
I mean, I guess he's speaking for some. I guess a good
But if you
majority.
know, even with the SNL show the other night, they were
ain't
quiet.
loud. They were quiet.
Exactly, they were quiet.
He said, did I trigger you? Yeah.
Exactly. Like he definitely make them uncomfortable.
He even hit the
He
women.
says,
women make too much money. I was like,
he says Chappelle has the ability to feed harsh social issues to white people in a way
They're
they can
harsh.
accept and don't get mad about.
he definitely put it out there for.
Definitely, that's definitely. That's definitely, man.
It's out
He
there.
definitely told them they was the devil a couple of times.
A couple thousand got that.
You're right.
He just do it in a real smooth ass way. All right, y'all ready to jump into this shit?
Can we talk about Pamela White? Because I need her to go ahead and discuss these devils she thought she was getting off Trump when she was
Paula White.
Paula White. Paula. I played Paula. Wait a minute.
Oh, Paula White came.
Yeah. Oh, he's talking about the minister. What is she? Is she a pastor?
She the devil.
Well,
Is that the lady with the short haircut?
The
Yep.
one who-
That's her.
She
Yeah.
ain't got it short
well,
no more.
it's
Yeah,
blonde.
ain't
I know she blonde.
Yeah,
look like a
blonde.
dude.
Yeah, she.
No.
You talking about? She in one of the
She's
videos she did
attractive.
have a
She's
haircut
attractive.
though. Like what y'all call it, bob.
Yeah, it's a bob. Yeah.
It's always blonde from
It-
Florida.
That's why I thought you was.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I thought you was talking the one that always wear them pantsuits. Who was that?
Shit, she do wear pants.
You
You
talking about?
talking about Ellen? You ain't talking about Ellen, are you? And she tell me you
No,
talking
the
about
black
Ellen.
lady.
No,
She
yeah,
the
nah,
black
she white.
guy.
That be in the white. That be with the Congress. The black lady. That's always. got that short
she
nappy afro.
ain't black at all.
Bruh.
She's supposed to be a
Oh,
minister.
Bro.
I want to know who he talking about. Though. I
I'm
know
gonna let you read what White Chalk just said.
We can accept that we are the devil if they says it.
Oh my man.
Hell no.
He white.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, White Chalk. It was in the show, yeah. The only white guy that came to the live podcast, man. Shout out to my dog,
And
White
he
Chalk.
said some real shit
He
towards
said,
the end.
you were really the MVP.
Yeah, he
cuz.
sting it and he go on. But yeah, Paula White King, she was King. That's her name. Yeah, she's
She
a
done been
famous.
married.
Mm-hmm.
She done been married 3 times.
I thought it was twice. It's 3 times. Okay.
3.
I lost track.
She only got 1
Well,
kid.
look.
Yeah.
Well, maybe that thing get hitting on that, bro. Shit, I don't know.
It definitely ain't
She was
because
accused
you
of
see
sleeping
how
with
she was
Benny Hinn
praying
back
for
in the
Trump.
day. Yeah, she's a very attractive white woman. I'm not gonna take.
She
It's like you look nice.
She
There you
ain't
go.
no-
See, I'm
Now you
talking
gotta
about.
go to the church
See what I'm talking
world.
about?
Go to white. I mean, she
But
ain't.
that's the thing. That's why I want to talk about it because
Mm-hmm.
you want to say a whole lot of something when really
Uh-huh.
you ain't nothing. Like you've been married for
I
3
got you.
consecutive
I don't know. I
times.
don't know too much
Yeah.
about it.
Not
lady.
only
Mm,
that,
Yeah, I
she
know.
did the last 2 marriages was marriages that she had affairs with and
Mhm.
ended up in marriages.
Oh, we ain't
She
got to
was
talk.
one of
We
the-
hold
she
on.
was
Wait,
one of
we ain't finna talk about her then.
No, hold on.
She irrelevant.
But black people loved her. Yeah.
Yes.
She a lot of her following was black way back in the day, but
And
she's
now-
since been
Oh, how
exposed.
shit.
She ain't
She
that.
like 50
Yeah.
something.
How long she been doing
She's
this shit?
preaching in black churches
Since
for
1989.
now. Back in the day, she can preach. Go get on YouTube.
Man, y'all chill
She the
out,
one who
man.
said,
I bet it's the
if you
same
talk the
damn.
gospel of God,
hold on.
then he bless you financially. She like that.
Oh,
type
she
of-
on that
They
shit.
kind of pimped it out
Yeah,
at a certain
yeah,
point.
pimp, yeah. She a
So
pimp.
her latest pimpetry or what you want to call it?
I
Foolery.
think foolery.
Yeah.
Definitely foolery.
Yeah, Trump was losing.
I ain't know
so
that
she had a
shit.
prayer vision at her church.
Well, I seen the tweet
Right.
she put out.
Yeah. But a lady doing a push up on the altar. I thought that was weird.
That was when her glasses kept going down. They was like, you ain't gonna
Yeah.
save your glasses, but you want to save Trump.
She's his spiritual advisor, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say this, and
Yeah.
I want to move forward.
Mhm.
Okay.
I'm gonna end it on this. Biden got a. You think the pressure was on Trump? Biden got a lot of pressure on him.
He
That's
got
all
The
I'm
a lot of
country
shit to fix.
split.
I'ma say that.
He divided us. One
Yeah.
thing we can actually say is that we got to be grateful for Trump because he definitely,
Brought
took
us
the.
together.
Yeah, he humbled the
No,
fuck
he
out
didn't
some of
bring
y'all.
us together.
Wait,
He
who-
definitely
he humbled
divided us,
us.
but he allowed us to see
Yeah.
who everybody
Yeah,
was.
he
They
humbled
showed
us.
Now
their
that's a
true
true
colors.
statement. Yeah.
They definitely
Yeah.
showed their true colors.
And they not
I
going.
guess I'm speaking
And
far as
they can't
business wise.
unreveal themselves.
Right.
No, yo, I said I'm talking about. I guess business wise, he got a lot of shoes to fill, but that's a whole different topic.
But Biden has been in politics for 47 years. So if
47
nothing
years.
else, he got politics down.
Yeah,
That don't
he,
mean
he
shit.
got
I just
experience.
want to ask
I ain't saying
How-
no, yeah.
how y'all white coworkers looked
Oh,
when Biden was winning.
I work from home. So
I work
don't
from
know.
home.
A lot of minds didn't know. So when I went and told some of the some of the guys that I knew who was for the opposite, they let it be known.
Wow.
Woo! Yeah. That's all you
And
just
you
heard.
can bring it on
outburst.
down to the state of Alabama. Yeah, Biden didn't win Alabama.
Now look now.
Come on now.
I
I
look.
never expected him to win Alabama.
Me either, but
But
I
y'all
I'm gonna
can't
say
say
this
that
all
because
day.
Georgia was never blue state. It was never a blue state.
It was blue last. It was blue when Trump when
was
the
it
last
Hillary?
election.
Yeah,
No, last
Alabama ain't
Obama.
no.
That was
No,
Hillary.
it was Hillary and Trump. Georgia was
Yeah,
blue.
it's
That's
always
the first
been
time in-
Georgia. Always been real kind of close.
But it's
when
usually
comes to-
red though.
state,
Us?
yeah.
Now I'm a Huntsville. Now look, goddamn,
They red.
Birmingham was blue.
Birmingham always gonna
Oh,
be
but
blue. We
it's 80
thugging.
something.
A lot of
Yeah.
us stay in
Shit,
Birmingham.
we thugging. Yeah, but goddamn, shit. But anyway,
But not even Montgomery, Mobile.
Let's move forward. Fuck that.
That's
Fuck
what
that
I
topic.
mean.
Man, I don't want to talk about that.
Montgomery
We're gonna be on
got
another. Anyway, let's go to the next. Y'all trying to ease into it.
Thomas Tuberville.
Let it go.
Oh,
but
okay.
we like, listen, Larry, let it go.
All right.
Let it
I'm
go.
torn with him because
Y'all chat about
Yeah,
it.
fuck that.
he an
nigga.
ex Auburn coach.
Yeah,
What
man.
that got
Fuck.
to do
I'm
with
torn.
anything?
You
He
seen
can
that?
save Auburn. He
No
ain't gonna
political
save-
experience.
Moving on. Topic
Roll
of the
Tide.
day. Your roll tide. You know what? Go Jackson State. Shout out to Deion Sanders.
What up? And then his son going too. That's
Yeah, he pissed
amazing.
everybody off.
JS. I mean,
Who that?
wait, Sonic Boom.
No,
with the
you can't
son,
do
right?
that. The Alabama State
No,
will
no,
get
I'm sorry.
mad at
I
you
meant to
now.
say the Sonic
Alabama
Boom.
State
I
will
got
get
my
pissed
I
off
got
at
my
you
jam
now.
and love. My dad, the whole family been to
Now,
Jackson
oh,
State.
you put this in the
Yeah.
group chat. And I think you lit fire on the lady he asked for this.
What?
Hold on now, what now?
It's a high school football player that's going viral.
Oh yeah.
What?
It's crazy. You still got to call him a little nigga because he's younger than us.
He's 17.
He's 17 years old, but this
Nigga's
nigga look
huge.
like he goddamn.
This nigga is huge.
It's Ray Lewis. He's from Texas. I don't know what particular part of
Yeah,
Texas.
I
I want to say
remember
maybe
what part.
Dallas, but don't
wasn't
quote me on that.
I
But
think
he's
it's
from
a small
Texas.
town.
Yeah, it ain't Dallas.
Yeah, but
He's a college. He's a D1 college prospect.
yeah,
Yeah.
I think he's going to Alabama. He's going to Alabama.
Yeah, they said he committed to Alabama.
You already come in?
Yeah.
Yeah, you feel me?
It's hell.
Saving the
So,
motherfucker.
I'm sorry.
Listen, if you
Roll Tide.
ain't seen the picture of this young man, bro, can one of y'all pull this picture up
Nigga
for him?
is
Evan, can one of
huge.
y'all pull the picture up for him? We're going
Hold
to put this on the camera.
This nigga's huge.
I'm not over exaggerating, bro. I literally thought that this dude was probably in the Canadian League or some shit like that.
Why?
And that's a grown ass man.
Dude is huge.
Like for real. Like
Well, Canadians get the
yeah, they Canadian League, they football seasons and shit be off. Like
oh.
you know what I'm saying? So I thought that this is just some shit that they put up there. I had seen it like 3 or 4 times. Did not know the dude was in high school. Cause I ain't read. I just
Yeah.
like, that's big ass dude. Keep going. I like, man, when y'all put that shit in the chat, bro, I was like, there's no way this motherfucker's in high school, man.
17 years
17
old.
years old.
He don't look old.
But that's not
We
even
talking about his
Are you
size.
meaning? Are you?
no evidence that shit now.
We talking about his size.
His size
Yeah,
and
uh-huh.
the dude do got facial hair. But
So,
that
Damn,
ain't
when
even
you
no-
start growing facial hair?
shit, probably about we had some niggas in
Yesterday.
high school now had a full grown fucking
Right.
beard.
So what?
But I'm saying the dude look mature. Like the motherfucking Ebony.
Okay, so this is what they
Ebony,
talking
would you have
about.
thought that man was in
Hold
goddamn
on,
high
hold
school?
on. So for
Yeah, go on,
our
get to the
audience,
grit. Go on,
for
get to the
our
grits.
audience, so it was a post going around. I don't know how viral it went, but it was a couple of women. It was a couple of women that had lay it down. It was a couple of women that had, made a post or whatever. It was like a what would you call the post? A cougar type post or whatever.
Oh,
they was
okay.
kind of lusting after this 17-year-old boy.
Oh yeah, now I remember.
Yeah.
we
He-
talking about
They
body
would've
size. And
He-
he
he a
don't
big
look young
boy.
in the face.
He
He
a
look like
big
he in his 20s.
No, the fuck he don't.
Yes, he
Yes, he does.
and we men and we telling you yes, this dude
We were
looks
just
very
having a
mature.
conversation earlier.
He got a
Yeah.
mustache
He
and every
looks like
goddamn
a college player.
He look like a bro. The dude
Like
like
he
he gotta go
almost-
first round,
He
man.
look like an NFL player. Shit.
He
Either
play
way,
for the
either way
Chargers.
it go, the caption said
Yeah,
that
tell us
he
what-
was being drafted to D1 league as far as football.
Right.
These women said that one
Okay,
girl,
name
she shared it or whatever. I can't remember what she said initially on her post, but then she had other women coming up under it. And they was like, well, how old he is? They was like 17. She was like, he almost 18 years old, doing all this. So let me get in my cougar bag. And they was just doing the most over this little boy. And so the dude that had initially made the post, that she shared the post, shared his post on her page. He was like, now, if this was me and talking like this about this boy, and it was a girl at 17 years old that
Y'all
looked like a
call her,
grown
yeah.
woman, y'all would
You
sit up
right.
here and talk
Exactly.
about
You right.
pedophiles.
You right.
And
Exactly.
I absolutely 100% agree with him. And what I told the boys was, if that was my son, I would have to put the iron to them motherfucking women. Because first and foremost, know he's 17.
Thug.
Then on
My
top
flag.
of that, I'm not a thug. I'm not a thug.
There's a difference.
My motherfucking flag.
But
And I asked Ebony, I said, Ebony, I said just physical. I was like, take age and all that. Just seeing him on this picture, you don't think he's attractive?
nope.
Okay.
Because he's a child.
Because she knew.
No,
It's because the
Okay,
age
would
is
you have
affecting
thought?
it.
Okay, would you have thought
if
he was
I
a
would
high?
have seen
Would,
him out
would
and
you have thought he was a
Yeah,
high?
out
No,
and
no, we
about.
talking about the picture. E.
Okay,
Do not
the
do that
picture.
shit.
No age, no
We
nothing.
talking about just going out the picture. You did not know he was in high school. Would you have thought he was in high school?
Yeah, because honestly, his face do not look old. In his face, he do
In
not
his
look
uniform
old.
with the helmet on. All that?
Ebony, we were men,
Yeah,
and
in
we were
his
telling you he
uniform.
looked like
Yeah.
a grown ass man.
Y'all
seen the
said y'all
Yeah, I
wouldn't
saw-
discuss
I
me.
saw- I remember now.
So
Yeah.
it's a little,
What up?
we were just
E.
having this conversation. Y'all said y'all don't discuss me and looks.
What,
No, that's not what we said. See how she trying to reverse the
I don't
shit.
have that issue. These niggas had that issue.
So you gonna tell somebody, hey, bro, you handsome as fuck?
No, I'm saying
Okay, that's the argument.
That was that.
no, not as fuck, but like what men fail to this is
The
going off stuff.
sensitivity of it all.
But yeah, men are too
But hold on.
fucking manly to be like.
Hold on, but women look at it just as worse as we do.
In
Let me
regards
walk
to-
there and say, bro, you fine as fuck, bro.
Why would I?
Ebony gonna be the first nigga
No,
look
see,
around like, what
but
the
see,
fuck?
that's the thing. It's certain the way you word it is all.
How
what
can we
matters.
make that sound better?
Like I always
There's
say,
no way to
If-
make that
Because
sound better.
okay, that's the same for a female. Female can't walk in like, bitch, you look good as fuck.
Y'all do it all.
A girl
Y'all
cannot
do
sit.
it
Wait a
all
minute,
the
hold
time.
up, hold up.
Oh,
A girl cannot sit there and walk in and say that, and then other girls don't think that she onto girls. They gonna
Oh,
sit up there and
okay.
think, okay,
Okay.
she might
All
be
all
into
women
women
now
girls.
are
But E, you
semi
can say that.
curious.
You can say that,
But
right?
then they gonna automatically think she
No,
might be into girls.
Y'all always say good.
Y'all
bitch, you
don't
look-
think that, but us women do.
That's a goddamn.
That's not a
this is
goddamn lie.
terrible.
Because it's still the
This
way
is
you
terrible.
say it.
Strippers do it all. They being all in the back rooms.
You
listening
fine,
to
most
music.
stri-
bitch.
and most strippers,
Bisexual.
all right,
Good, good. Stop.
That too.
Huh? Stop that shit. Y'all can tell each other y'all look fine, sexy, all that shit.
Yes,
Tell me
bitch.
that how can a man flip that to a man? How can we do that?
That's what I'm saying. I was okay. Let me explain. So,
No, let her answer.
okay.
what
Let
I
her
just said
answer.
earlier. So you clean today, bro.
That's what we said. We said we
no,
can
that's
say
that's
that.
what men say.
No,
He
let
look
her answer
wait,
this. Let her answer this.
Don't
How
cut
can it
Tim
know?
out.
How
Don't
can
cut
we
Tim
say?
out.
How
I
can we
just
say the
told
same
you.
thing that you just said?
It's the wording. I just told you
That's
it's
what
the
I'm saying.
wording.
Using the word fine. How can a man?
You
tell
can't use the word fine, man.
Nigga, you agreeing with me?
No, older guys.
I didn't disagree with you. I said it's the way you say it.
Older guys do that time.
Wait a minute, all the guys do what? Oh no, yeah, you right about that. You right about that.
Yeah. You try doing that.
That's a fine.
I want you to go to the box and you tell your partner that in public.
This is what
Don't tell me
This what
though.
I'm trying to
Tell him
say.
Or
So
yeah,
let's say
or like
hypothetically,
our age, and then y'all sons or whatever. They be like, you got a handsome young man,
right?
or something like that.
Y'all, listen, me tell what y'all doing.
No. This is what I'm saying.
Y'all
gonna
watering
use
this
the word-
shit down.
Man, you gonna use the word
hold on.
fine.
Just say
That's what that
hypothetically.
is.
Just say hypothetically. I'm trying to hook Carl up with a chick. She ain't seen him yet. She's like, "What's your homeboy look like?" He a good looking dude. I can say.
Well,
I would say
Yeah.
But he's not. Also, he's
say
not.
that.
You didn't say it to him.
Thank
You
you.
didn't say it to him.
Thank you.
that. But I'm describing him as a guy. I'm not scared to do that.
That's safe.
Oh,
That's safe.
I'm not scared to do
Y'all
that.
can be having a conversation, and you could be like, "Man, she think I'm ugly." We be like, "But you a good looking ass dude."
Why? Remember?
No, you can't- you can't say-
You remember the first time, Carl?
Hold
You
on,
remember the
hold
first
on.
time I met
Oh, we
YA?
knowing stuff. Okay, talk about it.
Number one.
I know you're trying to get.
You remember the first time I met YA, right? And it was over. Remember, I was tripping over that female, right? When I was younger, right?
Tino, you feel me? Go ahead.
And YA he said, bro, you ain't got to worry about her. He's like, don't
Hell
take this
no.
wrong way, but you ain't no ugly dude. You know, YA told me that.
Okay,
That's
y'all still giving. Okay, listen.
You want to use the word
You're
fine?
still
Just
Wording
say
is
it.
different.
You
want to use the word fine? Just say that.
no. Look
Because
at y'all.
I just told you,
Ebony,
you can tell.
let
a
me
man
explain
as
it,
a
Ebony.
man that he
Ebony,
looks
because you tell
good.
what y'all did. Y'all just put a whole bunch of water inside of my motherfucking
Well,
crown.
let me pour myself.
You put a
some
whole
more
bunch of water in the crown. It's easy for a dude to say, "Man, you're a good looking dude, bro." You know what I'm saying? You straight, fam. It's no way a man can say, "Bro, you sexy."
No.
There's no way a man can say, "Bro, you fine." Bro,
I just
you
said
look
the
good
wording.
I
as
said that. I was,
I just said
You
the
look good as
wording.
fuck, bro.
I just said the
No.
wording. I just said
You
the
still- no,
wording.
but I don't think all women
No.
do that either.
No, they don't.
Yeah.
they Larry.
Not all of them.
They come hit each other on the ass.
And then, wait a
Hold
minute, hold on. So we just sat up here and said that men can't do that because y'all gonna think that they into men, right?
Yeah.
As soon as you see a bitch sitting up here touching another bitch ass, you gonna think that she into girls.
No, because women do that
y'all
anyway.
do this.
Man,
Well,
I
women
ain't
do that.
I ain't
The
hitting
social
on no
norms
girl
is more
Well, I'm just
acceptable. I'm not
saying-
saying what
okay,
y'all
That's you though.
Let's just take
No,
physical
not
out of it.
just
It just
me.
take physical out of it. Y'all
Okay.
come touch each other, how good you look sexy as fuck. And it could be your best friend, your homegirl. It's safe. We ain't thinking nothing of
I'd
it.
be like, you so pretty. I'll do that, but I ain't about
Man,
to do that.
Evan,
Bitch,
you
you
flexing.
flexing. Fuck.
You flexing.
Maybe
E. You
Nope,
flexing. E.
not.
E,
All
these-
good chicks be like, bitch, you fine as
You
fuck.
fine as-
My best friend fine
Look
as
what
fuck.
Nina. Look what Nina just said on the line. Look what she just
Okay,
read
but
the comment.
Nina is the
What she
exception
just
to the
said?
rule.
They looking to fuck good.
Oh, you.
She just
Nina
complimented
said
you.
you looking good.
This is
Thank you,
before
boo.
the topic.
Thank you, boo. But
We can't say that.
We can't say
Oh, man.
But
You can say it, but there'll be
hold up,
repercussions.
let me talk. Let me
Okay,
talk.
Go ahead.
Nina has been across the other side.
Okay.
So that's acceptable because Nina's been on the other side.
You not gonna get no girl that say she's straight and is not completely into girls. Period.
I don't.
Don't gonna sit up there and do all that. I'm telling you, she
Y'all
gonna
wanna
be
call
more
her?
conservative.
And that shit landed
Right,
right.
right, mama.
Oh, no.
Bruh. Hold on, man. What Kale said.
I
man.
keep saying it's the wording.
Yeah, yeah.
It's the
yeah.
wording. You don't never want to agree with me, like Bright.
That's the
man.
wording. You right.
It's
It's
the
how
wording.
men, because
Hey,
this how
hey,
dude,
get a
this
number
how
out,
dude
man.
said another dude look good. He look like he got them hoes.
Yeah, that's another
Yep.
way. Yeah, yeah.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
what
yeah.
that mean?
But okay,
You
it's
We don't know. We don't.
Thank
It don't
you.
matter what it
Thank
means.
you.
Is what we say.
It ain't about what it means. It ain't about the. It's
It's
what you.
so- I'm just telling you.
It's a compliment, regardless.
What I am saying is,
Yeah, tell me what you're saying.
men can
Joe.
say other men
Oh,
look
so you say-
handsome, but the wording
It's
is where it comes in at.
Okay.
What you're saying is still this man looks good, but the wording is not going to come off like you like that guy.
But,
Do you
but that's
understand?
not your. That's
Right.
not your leading argument. That is
Well,
not
okay,
your
well,
leading
tell me.
argument.
Tell me what
when
my
I was
leading
cutting
argument
off,
was.
I was trying to get you to say.
Mhm.
I said y'all can use that. I said we cannot use fine.
And what I also
And-
said was
No.
when a woman over excel in those type of words with another woman, you're gonna think that she's into women somewhat, somehow, even if she don't agree to it. Another woman will be
All right, so Kale said, Ebony not gonna like my explanation of this. I know exactly why this can't be done
okay.
amongst men. So Nina said, we do it all the time, but when it becomes excessive, she gets.
Okay.
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 Exactly.
Okay.
Flat.
Like you look nice today. That's it. But if you keep on.
So somebody just said, so like if you
lingering.
go out with your friends, you don't dance with you don't grind on your homegirl in the club.
That's a good one.
No.
Yeah,
Wait a minute.
I
Why
got
would they
listen,
be grinding
I got
on
my
each other?
childhood partner
I've
here,
seen-
man.
I've
Women
seen
don't
that.
dance with men no more in the
Shit.
club. They grind on women.
I've seen.
They grind on each other. Now.
Listen, man. E,
They
I
say
got
it's
my
safer
partner
or
here,
I
something.
guess I
man.
ain't been to the club in a
I'm
while.
gonna swing this
I ain't
motherfucking
gonna say I
mic in a
ain't
minute.
seen that, but I done
Okay.
seen a lot of females that do that. They go home and be with each other.
I don't know about that.
I'm not saying that ain't possible, but
I know a lot of girls that like girls,
maybe.
But
and
E,
that's their behavior.
All girls don't like.
well, E, I'm
girls.
killing her argument right
every
now.
girl that have that do that little stuff right
Okay,
there,
watch this.
they go home and get drunk, and then that be their excuse.
5 seconds later. Okay.
SpongeBob, SquarePants.
E, you're really honestly
Right.
making our statement is facts. Let me
Okay.
tell you how you're making it. You just said if a woman do all that extra shit, then your first thing, your assumption of that is
They
she's
like-
gay. You know, she like
They
me.
into girls.
Okay.
Okay.
So you're telling me is we still the guys still can use this same speech pattern.
No, you're not gonna keep putting words in my mouth. I told you the wording.
Fine. She said the word fine.
Yeah,
Fine.
you just want
Okay.
to use the word fine.
I
so
said
bad.
fine, sexy, give me
Cute.
cute. We can't say that shit. Handsome.
Damn.
We can't say nigga, you handsome as hell, bro. We talking about our homeboys. So you tried to use the child earlier too. That's why you get a flag.
Oh.
It's easy for me to say, man, your little
Uh-oh.
boy handsome as hell, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's
But
nothing.
that's a.
What?
But me telling, oh, bro, you handsome in the motherfucker. That's a negative all year.
Why is that a negative though?
That's a negative.
Why?
Society norms, current society
Yeah.
norms.
There you go. Okay.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
the answer I'm looking for.
Okay.
Yeah. Blame society.
So the same. That's why she's not disagreeing because if what you just said, she's disagreeing with you because you said I'm gonna look at you like you funny, right? Same thing with her. She said certain shit can't be said to them, which we know is a lie. There's no difference.
No, I guess.
Ain't no goddamn you guess. If you hit the club, if you in the club,
it's technical. It's just a lot. It's like maybe the women, if this, then this, but men, it's like if this, then that.
men, we
It's
like this.
Yeah, because first
It's
of
a
all,
borderline.
you should be like, do I know the person that's complimenting me versus a stranger on the street? Yeah. You in the
What he
gym?
said?
Hey man, I
What
see
he
you, bro.
said?
Like
You got to
why
read
you-
your comments.
Yeah.
What he said?
Oh, these comments are men. Comments are.
I can't.
Oh, my
Oh,
bad.
okay.
All right, okay.
Hold on. Let me see if I can do it on this phone.
Nina
She,
said.
she said
go
it's
ahead.
she said it's safer to dance on your home, girl.
I've heard women say that.
I feel that.
Well, they talking about
y'all
if
be doing the
Nina,
most.
what the
Y'all be
fuck?
on the
There you go,
damn
there you
try
go,
to
there you
finger
go, there you go.
a motherfucker in the middle of the damn
You shouldn't
club.
come with no panties on.
You can't tell a bitch how to dress when she go. You better keep your hands to
She didn't
yourself.
disagree.
Fuck that. If you come with a skirt that's gonna pull over your ass every time you take a step, you gonna get fingered
Not a step.
or you gonna get grabbed.
No.
Your
If-
skirt come up above your
if
ass
you a
every
real
time you
man,
take a
ain't got
step.
to do all
No,
that.
I'm not
hold
doing
on,
all that.
hold on,
Me
E.
personally, no, I'm not doing all that. But I'm saying,
What they be
You
doing?
can't
E,
do
what
all
they
that
be doing?
anyway.
You up?
No, E, what they be doing?
I can do it with my wife.
What they be doing when they be out there dancing, grind? Hey, you know what play song she can dance to?
They a
If
rapist
she was
on
in
the
the club
damn
and this
dance
song
floor.
came on right here.
Hey, sweetheart.
What song? Let me hear.
Hold up.
Really?
Like, give
What
me
Kelly
the-
said? Kelly stayed. That's the breeder.
Man, oh yeah, man. Don't get him started. Don't get him started. Don't
I'm
get-
surprised
don't
he ain't
start.
coming.
Oh, that's the breeder one. That's the breeder.
That's the breeder.
When that shit come, see what I'm talking about?
Oh, that's
I
let me
hate
turn the
you.
camera. Yeah. For the 99.
See what I'm saying? For the 99 and 2000.
She can't even hold herself. She can't
Go
even
ahead.
hold it.
Now,
She can't even
Okay.
hold it in.
She won't,
goddamn.
cause she won't do it now.
Pop. Back in the day, somebody getting the meat put back on their back.
On their back, nigga.
But no, yeah, these niggas will be so brave.
Yo,
Wait, yes. Wait a minute, but that's acceptable. But y'all got niggas out here literally pull their dick out.
wait a minute.
That's what I'm saying. You got rapists on the
You make
dance
it out
floor.
right
That's
now.
when we were rocking the
I
Jabos.
don't believe that now.
The jabos.
It ain't no different than I got a homeboy. I ain't gonna say no names, but I know a homeboy who hit a girl in the club, hit her like had intercourse.
Oh,
That
sit on
nigga-
that
that nigga-
skirt. Sit on
That
that
boy a
skirt.
legend.
So what you gotta say about that?
I'm sorry, I'm reading comments. Wait a minute.
Hold on.
Wait a
Bring it
minute.
back,
Wait a
bring-
minute. Yeah, come on.
Hello?
Like,
Another one.
You talking about how perverted men is in the club when they putting their things out. I got a homeboy who real deal fucked the girl in the club.
And she let him.
Yeah, I don't know.
Hey.
And women will
You
grab.
stayed there.
Bro, I have been out
Nah,
before.
nah,
No, I have been
I
out
already know
before
you going.
where
I
a
already know
woman
you
will walk
going.
I hear you,
by
Trey.
and grab your meat in the club.
Oh, women do that
Women
too.
will walk by and
Bourbon
grab your
Street.
meat.
Bourbon
I ain't gonna lie, I done did that more than
Oh.
Oh. Contradict.
Somebody.
Like, so you grabbing random dicks.
Yeah.
See, man wrong trying to fix.
Read Kale's shit.
Right.
Don't be annoying Kale.
Which
I got
one?
you, cool.
Which one? Read it. Which one?
The long one. The long one.
Me and all the dominant assholes. Me, I'm sorry.
Wait, he didn't say that.
The hell?
I
Okay.
don't. I look.
Wait,
The
men are the
go ahead and
dominant
read
sex,
it.
so that exchange is not appropriate, whereas females are the weaker vessel, so that's the kind of exchange does not confuse things, as there is no dominant sex anyway. Huh? I
Oh
don't agree
shit.
with that.
Oh,
Let
they
me see,
went
in
deep
regards to
with
the
it.
weaker vessel, the line ain't my words. Fight God, bro. I guess.
What's another booty
Yeah.
hopping song?
I'm looking it up right now.
What's the
I don't
one
know, 'cause I
that
know some
used
That's
aggressive
to?
basically
ass
get the women out
females.
there.
Because they used to warm me up to get to this song.
I
I
got
know
hold
some
up, hold
aggressive
up.
ass females.
Well, you want some older one?
Yeah.
Oh.
You went to Hubman, so you know I believe it.
Oh.
Baby,
That
don't
ain't
do
it.
that.
No,
that
that
weak
ain't
ass
it.
West Side.
What's the name of that?
That ain't it.
Man, I'm trying.
So
That weak
E,
ass
hold on,
West Side
time
ain't
out.
never been a
Oh,
best
he-
Time
friend.
out. I gotta ask everybody before you even hit the music. Watch this.
Mhm.
Since you already came back and contradicted yourself earlier.
Oh,
Have you ever been picked up in the air while dancing?
yeah,
See, you know what? You are. You know what?
And put it on
Flag lights and
somebody's
shit.
shoulders.
Yeah.
You get the flag, the ultimate guy.
I was drunk as hell that night.
Oh, blaming on the liquor.
I definitely would. What
Got
Tiffany
it.
at?
Got
Tiffany ain't in
You
here.
got it. All right, DJ,
That
hit
was the
it.
night of Tiffany's birthday.
Hey,
See, I'm talking about. There you go.
Scrub the ground.
There it is.
There it
The
is.
ground.
You got everybody sweating at this point.
That was the good days, though. That was when we still had house parties that didn't get shot up.
Boy, y'all just don't.
No,
Yeah.
women don't dance.
Uncle
Women don't dance no more. Period. Not with men.
Let me
Yeah,
tell you.
I
Let me
don't
tell you
know.
the problem is,
I'm good. I don't want to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
bruh. I don't even understand
But
how
I
they
don't
do
think
it.
we of age, though. We go to the bars.
Yeah.
we go to the
We go to
club.
lounges and shit.
Yeah.
Man, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
we up. Well, I'm up.
But at the
Joe,
house
West
parties
Side
and
is
shit,
not
man,
the best side. West Side ain't
West
never been the best side.
Man, listen, don't stop fooling yourself. Stop fooling yourself.
That's why you bald headed now. Them damn potholes you had
Stop
to run
fooling
by.
yourself. You know, some shit happened with the Clippers, cuz. Hey, they said West Side the best side, boy. You're a smart
Negative.
individual, cuz. Screw up the ground. Hey,
That's
listen.
why all the West Side folks on the East Side now.
Don't you wait, hold on. Watch this. E, where do you stay at? On the west side?
No,
Okay.
it's more like the northern side.
The northern western.
Hey, no, we ain't never in Birmingham history said, bro. I stay northwest. Like, you know
Yeah,
what
I'm in the
saying?
northwest
Nigga,
side.
your ass at.
Northwest.
Go your ass on the west.
It's just west.
All right, so I gotta ask her another question. So we got out the topic of this individual, this high school, so-called student.
Right.
E, I gotta ask you this since you just lying through your teeth on this one.
Hold on.
That's a good one. Hold on.
Oh,
Which one
they
you- which one
chat,
you
but they
read?
take these comments down. Oh yeah.
Tino, ain't no Inslee, boo.
Hey, I ain't say that.
Yeah. Because,
Ain't no Inslee, boo.
I didn't say it either.
You might as well say Inslee, almost the east side. You go down first, you go from Inslee to the east side.
What?
What?
East
First
Side started
Avenue.
early.
First Avenue.
You count Woodland. Oh.
First Avenue, you go from Inslee on
Girl, you just
first.
passed-
going all the way to
Eventually, you skip. You
Where is
gotta
she?
go through down.
You know what?
the-
You
on, the,
from here.
on the First Avenue, yes. Go all the way down first.
Listen, no.
What is that side?
Inslee, where? That's 20th.
What it is?
You talking about Third Avenue go down?
Yeah, that's you thinking about Third Avenue.
Fool.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
on third.
That's
You
Third
know
Avenue.
what?
Best
You know what
Pursuit
I'm talking
Highway
about.
back in the day.
What was that black and white photography? What street that's on?
I know Rick White, Long Avenue, Rick White photography. I know exactly. Yeah.
Black and white photography. Ain't
Rick
that on
White.
first?
No,
That ain't
No, I'm
East.
saying
that's like the
street you go
fairground.
from
Yeah.
the east side to end.
You know how long that
Third
motherfucker?
Avenue.
That's Third Avenue.
That's Third
That's
Avenue.
Third
Third
Avenue.
Avenue West.
Yeah,
So
Bessemer.
shit,
Yeah.
1 plus 2
It go
is
from
3.
Bessemer all
Hey,
the
we
way
know you ain't from over
to
here.
downtown.
Don't
Actually.
No, the
y'all-
fuck ain't.
Then you got to get up on first and keep.
Wait a
Yeah.
minute, Tino, why you got the sweats? Don't sweat, baby.
No, he crying because you don't know what the hell you talking about.
Oh, that's what it was.
Damn, son.
Where did you find
We was
her?
talking about
at?
the 17 year. We done forgot. Yeah,
Yeah, we
Oh,
all-
my bad,
If it was the
my bad.
opposite. Like,
yeah, back to the. But we kind of still on the same shit when we were
Yeah.
talking about like the
Gender. You
compliments.
talking about gender? I
So
wouldn't say
gender
more,
bias,
but
man.
Gender bias. That's-
Gender
It
bias.
is a gender bias. I agree with that.
Okay, thank.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
okay.
yeah.
We know what.
Yeah,
you
because
made.
for the men, that's actually a whole porn category. With that preteen, y'all know that's a porn.
Yeah.
category.
Who that
It
was that
is.
again?
Like the girl, how you 17,
The-
18,
yeah, the
they're barely
young
legal.
girls.
That's a whole category.
This what I had for you
That's a
in high school. You know, we all graduated.
Come on now.
Bing, bing, bing. Same year. Y'all love older men.
Why?
Facts.
I didn't, but yeah, it was a lot
she
of
always
men.
got a goddamn
It-
say.
no, for real.
She just a motherfucking saint.
I was.
No, she walk around grabbing random dicks.
I
You Donald Trump.
Grab him by the penis.
Really, Tim?
Wow.
What the hell you chewing on?
Hey, Donald.
That's strong.
Oh, Donald. Oh, back to your ass.
I
man.
got
You
an
not
oral
gonna be-
fixation.
So what you about to say? I'm
You
sorry. I
got
cut
an
you off.
oral fixation.
Wow.
Your wife love you.
Yeah,
What?
are we listening? I'm yeah. Don't let O distract you from this music.
No,
Don't let
he-
him-
that ain't my. That was no.
I'm
That
trying to make
ain't.
Ebony twerk.
You try.
It ain't enough for my cup.
Yeah, she grabbing balls.
That's what I
Uh-oh.
said, Nina. He's talking about oral fixation.
So you said
Who else
back in
said
the
something
day.
about
You
my
said
oral
what?
fixation?
You said what now?
Larry telling on himself. What he said, Joe?
Damn, yeah.
Call him out, Joe.
Yeah, what he said, bro?
Call him out.
Put it on the line, cool. Hey, cool.
I ain't
Hey, so
studying.
you said y'all used like the older men, right? Ebony, I'm coming back to your ass. I ain't forgot.
I didn't know.
Damn, nigga.
I didn't.
Oh, shit.
But yes, you right. You right. The high school did. Yeah, men was predators back in the day.
Man, this is amazing.
You mean like the older boyfriend, like the
Yeah, the 22, 25 year
Did I
old.
miss-
oh,
did
you
I-
still
did
in
I-
high
No,
school?
They
I'm
been
not fucking
around
over
high
that. I'm not
school.
checking for no high
We
school.
talked about that.
Who?
I'm not checking for no high school at
No,
25.
Maybe you won, but it was a lot of them were.
No, ma'am.
Shit.
Now
And
she
that,
18.
and that Cutlass SS Supreme, yes, the fuck they were.
Hold on, time out. E,
Hmm.
this bag, this shit up.
The
You ain't
Impala
finna just jump
SS.
over the goddamn. Did I miss something?
Oh, the Cutlass.
So if
Come
this,
on.
listen, you was ready to pull the strap on somebody if they
I
looked at
showed
your
the fuck
17.
am. Remember that.
But you been real
But she
motherfucking
fucking
cool.
I wasn't cool with it. Like, for real, though. That,
E,
I ain't,
Did-
no, I ain't with
somebody
that at
do
all.
you see the enthusiasm?
daddy.
Did you see the enthusiasm you gave when somebody would have tried to holler at this 17-year-old boy?
Yeah. iron
But
to
since
their
we
head.
talking about the girls, you like, yeah, they did. Like, you know,
Yeah.
it happened, but you know,
It did.
it ain't no
Religion.
type of motherfucking enthusiasm.
I ain't gonna
in this.
agree with it because I ain't gonna lie though. Y'all gotta also admit that those girls that was talking to them 20, 22 years old, the dudes, they was called fast in high school. A lot of the dudes was calling them hoes. Am I wrong?
That ain't stopping from
That
fucking with them.
It definitely stopped them fucking with us. They
I remember the girls.
a lot
they
of
would
girls
get-
was like
yeah.
they went dating high school boys and you know what I'm saying. You couldn't get with no girl if she had a 22-year-old boyfriend. You wouldn't get
No,
with her
yeah.
in high school,
I did.
especially if that nigga was a street dude.
Hold on,
like,
what
you
did- Larry,
definitely
what did you
wouldn't get
say,
with her
man?
in
Hold
high
Name
on.
some
school.
of that porn category. It's a category. Shit, porn hub.
He ain't watching that, child.
Yeah,
Don't do Larry now.
I know.
Don't
Larry,
come
what
for
you say?
Maestro.
What happened?
They like I made it pre that bad
It's
illegal
a
shit.
category.
It is.
Hey, Tino said
It's a couple
80% of high
different
school
weird
women
categories.
who liked older
That
men
ain't weird.
who liked older men were gold diggers. Is that true or false?
But how
Can you
old?
say they was gold diggers?
like,
Oh, he said-
granddad at home?
He said,
No,
well,
like
well,
20
early
something.
20s.
They was
Yeah,
out,
that's old.
out of high
Back in,
school.
you give a motherfucker $20, they
Yeah, they
getting
thought
wet.
it was.
The
Back
older
then.
guys,
All you
they
had
would
to
get
do
them
for a
girls
high
hair
school
done. I
girl,
remember that.
right? All
They
you
get
had to
bring
do
us
for a
some
high
food
school
at lunch.
girl,
Yeah.
bring
Bought me
them
some
food at
Mad
lunch,
Dog.
get their
Get
nails
their
done,
hair
and get
done.
their hair done
Every week. I remember
and buy them some Jordans.
oh shit, oh man.
I need some more ice.
Yeah, so
Kelly, don't do there.
I don't know what you say. I gotta go back and hear.
They finna go. You can check.
Yeah,
That was not his category, guys. Don't
Not
do.
my category.
don't do
I
my
was using it as
friend.
an example.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
it's about the
just
porn
talking about
thing?
Yeah, you flip
pedophile
it the other way.
behavior.
Yeah, yeah. Some people into that.
Oh,
Yeah, how old are you? 18.
Back to your
17?
ass.
Yeah.
She still ain't see the difference in enthusiasm.
Oh,
I'm ready to pull the whole motherfucking strap on a nigga if he goddamn coming there with mine. Well, yeah, back in they did do that back then when you know. Hey, you see the whole
in the early
posture
2000s.
change on that shit. Oh yeah, you know they did that. You know my homegirl got set out by 6 so you know
Oh,
it was
sure.
all right.
Not my homegirls.
He said it was a different time. So
Morals.
yeah, is it like maybe it's not like that now? He said that was
No,
a
it's
different
different
day.
like that.
I don't know.
But it's even worse now because them children do not look like they in high school. They look like they
Well,
about
talk
my
about
age.
it. Talk about
Wait a
it.
minute, you
Talk
get another
about it.
I
motherfucking
swear.
flag. That's what we trying to get you to
Talk-
realize about this grown ass man who look in the NFL.
He the victim.
He definitely the victim.
Okay, she agree. God damn it,
You
Emma.
know, you the one. You the one. I sat up there and told you I don't agree with those women less than that after that 17-year-old boy. Then on top of that, the comment said that he was 17. On top of that, the comment said that it wasn't right. And the boy came for them and they all of them said they didn't give a damn. I said that was not right.
No,
I
that's
also
not,
said
no,
it
that's
is a
not the
bias
point.
and it ain't right. That's what it said.
Oh, I ain't hear that. I definitely
Yeah,
didn't hear
because you
that.
be trying to
goddamn.
come for my neck.
I don't think
I'm coming for
nobody
your
heard
head.
that
I
damn
still
part.
don't
I don't, yeah, Ebony.
You don't believe what?
That you're not physically.
They said
attracted
back
to
to
that young
Ebony
man.
agreed
Hell
with
no,
me
he
with
ain't
the
even cute.
friendly handshake. That's what you call it. But
Friendly handshake. Where you sit at? Dang,
So these
let me
folk
see.
ain't-
Number 17. Ebony right there. Hey, number 17.
It wasn't friendly. I was just checking to see what the package was like.
What? You are Trump.
Why?
Pleased to meet
You
you.
What
gonna
if they
say
what if they were growers and not showers?
All right.
I don't give a fuck. Don't be walking around here like you big
Whoa,
in the
whoa,
pants.
whoa, hold on, wait a minute. Hold on.
Oh, look at that.
So it's okay for you to check the merchandise, but when we want to see how wet you is, it's a problem.
Or what it smell like?
You gotta get there. You
A
gotta get
bucket
there.
of goddamn.
You gotta get there. You gotta get there.
So, hey, so a motherfucker can't walk by and be like,
If you don't want your motherfucker, if you don't want to get slapped back to your mama house. Don't you dare.
So you grab a man, nigga, he slapped the shit out of you, then what?
He ain't gonna slap the shit out of me.
Yeah, you know. Man ain't gonna be like, oh,
Cause
shit,
all the niggas I did, they sat up there and was like, what you think?
I don't give a damn what you think.
Oh,
You might
they
not
like
know,
it.
but back in
Okay.
the day.
What just happened?
I don't know. I'm just like
So
they knew they. I don't
So, Ebony, I want to put this on wax. Put this on wax.
Come on.
She know what I'm about to say.
Yeah.
So this shit is 10 times worse than what we eat.
She to my back in the day.
Biased than a motherfucker. This shit is so
I
motherfucking biased.
said it's biased.
No, you gotta put motherfucker on the end of that. Put some emphasis on it. This shit is fucked up.
She out here.
You ready to shoot a nigga in the face?
Goddamn molester. Molesting motherfuckers.
They was my age.
Sexual harassment.
They was my it was sexual
Hold on,
harassment.
Trey. Now, Trey, you don't went too goddamn far.
What Trey said? Trey, where your wife? What you?
Trey said he don't think this generation. Hold on, wait a minute. He don't think. He said we don't think we was fucking like they are fucking now.
Hell no.
Oh no, they was definitely doing some trains back then.
No, they fucking now. They fucking.
I think social media make him feel like that.
Speaking of trains,
I think social media make them feel.
speaking of trains,
I lost my virginity to a train.
I know a girl lost her
Oh,
virginity
man, I'm
on the
sorry.
train. Her virginity
Yeah, me
on
too.
a
Yeah,
train.
it's a lot on.
I lost my
baby
virginity
on
during
train.
the train.
I'm so sorry.
That's not good.
Yeah,
female.
for that to be your first experience, that's not good for anybody.
The dude don't.
Oh, she said did it.
She got to change
That's
lifestyle.
behind
You
her
can't
now.
judge her for her past.
Oh, that's another.
Wait a minute. Now, if I go back and pull the record now, when we ask that question,
That poster got miles on it. That poster got miles on it.
I'm gonna hold his flag on this one.
That poster need an oil change.
No, you gonna throw that flag because I got some shit to
You
say.
said throw that
Go
flag or
ahead.
flag, but no. And when we talked about the stripper that time, if I'm not mistaken, you was the one taking up for the stripper.
Cause
on her
y'all a wife,
pass.
y'all a wife a hoe in a minute.
What's that got to do with what the fuck?
Cause she giving the pussy up.
You stopped the music on
I
that.
know
shit.
everything.
The
shut
music
off.
stopped because it was time for me to speak.
Whoa.
Oh, they.
Hey, Joe Lewis said back in the day, she mean
They
before
said O
19.
lost his V card on Groupon.
Groupon.
Damn.
I lost it on what?
On
Bro,
Groupon.
you're not finna get
You
into
got
this
that
with Kale.
discount
Kale,
code.
stop it, bro.
Yeah,
No cracking. Stop it, bro.
Don't tell him to stop now. You ain't
That's
tell
why.
him.
Do it.
That's why. That's
You
why
ain't tell
Kales
him
can't
stop
say the whole
last
N word.
Huh?
Kales can't say the whole N word
Yeah,
Don't try.
Kale been respectful.
Dre.
Yeah.
because he mixed.
Oh,
Try.
he can't say the whole when he can say.
Kale finna.
He can
Kale
say
finna put
nigga,
nigga,
but he
nigga,
can't say nigga. That's what you saying. He like,
wow.
nah,
He
I'm a
finna
nigga.
type nigga.
Oh,
nigga.
Oh man.
Hey man, hold on.
Hey,
What time
Lawanda.
is, man? We put up at the time.
No,
man.
I
Y'all
missed
wild
you. We
tonight,
coming
man.
this week.
We got a little bit more time. We got a little bit more time. Hold
What
on,
was you saying?
E, we can't let you
Lawanda.
get out the hook on this shit, man.
Speak
I'm
to
sorry.
Lawanda.
Oh, what's up with you? Miss Bartender? What's up, Miss Lawanda?
The T play T-Pain for Lawanda.
T-Pain.
We got you. We got you.
The Bartender song by T-Pain.
okay.
Oh,
I thought that was Tank. When
It
we
is.
that's when we
It is.
fuck.
Yeah.
Hold on, after this. All right, so check this out. This song came. If this song was out in high school,
Back then.
you know that's when the frats and all that shit was in.
Oh my God.
You feel me?
Oh, I'm gonna tell you a song that was out when I was in New
Hold
Cavalier.
on, wait a minute. Don't play it.
Oh, okay.
Don't play it yet.
Kale said you put his DNA out in these streets.
So, E,
What up?
if this was out back then, old Fizzy,
Oh,
was
five.
the best motherfucking graduation year, you know what I'm saying, in the
We
world.
graduated 05, old days ago.
Yeah. Hold on, you got three
Young
of us in
ass,
here.
what you
All of us
mean?
old in here.
Shit,
Yeah.
you don't even supposed to be drinking these. You ain't
yeah,
over the age
you
of
just
21.
gonna go down the hill.
I'm gonna let you take us to the journey on if that song was out when we was in high school.
Y'all remember the Club
When
Chaos?
how can we forever?
Man, do y'all remember the upstairs was a fuck fest?
Where?
You was
The
gonna put it out
upstairs.
there, but I
Of
wasn't
where?
gonna say it.
Chaotic. You was too young,
Yeah, you
baby.
was.
I'm
I remember
sorry.
chaotic. I remember chaotic.
No, there you
Yeah,
don't.
I wasn't old enough to go, but I remember it.
Oh,
Closed
okay,
in
okay. You probably
07,
right.
wasn't it?
Like, you
Chaotic had closed
I
in 07.
remember
He
it.
remember. He
You
remember.
wasn't in there though. You ain't get
07. I was
that was a sweat
I
box.
was 17 years old in 07.
It was the 18 and older club.
I'm saying I remember it. I
They
just
remember.
never.
He said,
I just
the
said
vibe.
you don't
Couldn't get
remember
in.
the energy.
You couldn't get it.
You don't remember what was
You
going
didn't look old,
on
you
in the
couldn't get
club. No, yeah, you ain't
we
had a
miss you too,
card.
Ms. Lamont.
Oh.
We coming this week.
Yeah.
Yeah, we gotta come down there and drink. I know what happened. Now, yeah, I'm listening. Yeah, she really hesitant on this goddamn.
Oh, I had already said it was a funk fest. That would have been a song. That would have been a funk
Say a
fest
funk-
upstairs.
a funk fest?
LR Hall was a fuck
Fuck
fest.
fest.
Oh yeah.
LR Hall was
we,
fuck
we,
fest.
we missing one.
LA Hall.
LR Hall.
LR Hall.
What was one right down the street on the corner?
1309 or something like that.
1309. Hell
That's
yeah.
what it was. 1309.
Club Red,
It was a
Bullseye,
couple of different names
1309.
though.
Upper Deck. I mean, not Upper Deck. What
No,
that
they
shit
was
called?
security.
Over there is still open.
It was something else
Yeah,
that sounded similar to that.
Man, we missing one, but it was right. You
Larry
could walk-
Langford. Wait, didn't Larry Langford close one in Birmingham? Or was it
I think
William
that was
Bell?
a 1309.
Remember they finally shut it. No, that
Uh-uh,
was Banana.
on the corner. You walk out.
Oh,
LR
Banana
Hall.
Joe's.
Banana-
Ooh, shit,
Yeah.
Banana
Oh, I know what
Joe's.
you're talking about.
Infinity.
Infinity.
Oh yeah, Banana,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Banana Joe's. Yeah. yeah.
Woo!
Oh.
Yeah, Banana Joe was a
Yeah,
fucking
Banana-
death trap. Goddamn, out the way.
Yeah.
Shit. Ah.
Rest in peace, Kool-Aid.
Yeah, rest in peace, Kool-Aid.
Man,
I remember that.
R.I.P. to a lot,
Kool-Aid
man.
was
I
my
remember
little
that.
bro.
I remember that.
Man, it's a lot. We'll be doing R.I.P.s all day on that one, man. Back
Yeah.
then. Y'all ready, man? Get to the next topic.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
more
What
a
you
little
got?
more
What you
serious
got?
topic. Oh shit! You might have to change the song on this one though.
Uh-oh.
You might have to hit us with some goddamn Nas or some shit.
Conscious.
I'm gonna throw you the alley hoop and I'm gonna let you slam dunk this
I
topic.
don't
right
know.
here.
I don't know. I ain't ready.
Building financial health with the black community growing up in the household. And I know we're gonna have to give more detail on that. Like everybody, like, what's that? What does that mean? Like, what is y'all talking about on that? I'm gonna read it one more time. Building financial health in the black community, like growing up in the household. And what we
Okay,
mean by
breaking it down.
break it down
you had
all
to
the
break
way.
it
So
down.
you and your siblings living at home with your mom and your dad. Y'all black now. Y'all ain't white. Y'all ain't
No
Asian.
other
Y'all
nationality.
ain't y'all
it
black
plain. Make
living
it
in a
plain.
black household. When did your mama tell you had to get a job?
That's a great. I like how you did that. How old was when you? Yeah. How
Or when
old
did your
was that?
parents
start
tell
there
you
first,
you had to
yeah,
get a
that-
job?
If you didn't
Yeah.
have to,
Come
like,
in,
if your
come in.
family wasn't in that fucked up type of situation. I know some probably.
I
had,
know
you
some
have
that
to
went
work.
in no fucked up situation. They still had to go
Yeah.
out there as soon as they was 15, 16, because you know you had to have a work permit at 15.
15.
Yeah.
And then you was able to apply by
Or
yourself
6
at
kids and
16.
job.
Let's help out. Just for let's
Yeah.
help them out. So how old were you?
I was 15.
I
How
was
old?
15.
I was 14.
Wow.
He
Yeah.
was cutting grass.
Nope.
I was at McDonald's.
Actually, Fox Kids, you can work at
The
14.
kids and John. Oh, I knew Publix
Yeah.
was 15.
I was in
Even
McDonald's.
now.
14 pack. Yo,
Yeah.
shit, me and you
Yeah.
same. Yeah,
Yeah,
so
I
he
remember
he
Fox
14
kids
too.
and job in the summer. I
Ray, how
remember
old you
that.
were when you did your first job?
18.
Shit.
Oh, boy.
You was a blessing.
Right.
Yeah.
Let
Yeah.
me see. Somebody said Tino said he was 16 at
I
Burger
didn't
King.
disagree.
I was 15 at Food
Yeah.
Fair on First Avenue.
Oh, I remember Food Fair.
Break it down.
Damn.
It was First Avenue.
Miss LaWanda, now Miss LaWanda is no disrespect. She's an older woman, so she said
She got wisdom. Don't do her.
she said 15. Well, we still saying Miss LaWanda. She hated.
When she was younger.
Oh.
She said 15. I see
You can
14.
work at
Live
that
the
age
summer.
back then.
Yeah.
Kale said
12
cutting
cutting
grass.
grass.
Yeah, I was cutting grass.
All right. But that was a requirement of your household. There wasn't I want a job, so let me go get a job type deal.
Right. I didn't have to have
Okay,
Right.
now before
Well,
we
that's
go too
That's a
far,
blessing.
one. Okay.
we're not saying other nationalities their parents don't make them do that.
Mhm.
But in the black community, that damn near was a shit. That was a requirement almost.
Requirement.
You need to
Yeah,
start
that was a
working.
rites of passage.
You feel me? Like it wasn't. I don't give a
Especially
damn.
you was talking about doing anything such as a car,
Yes.
My mama even
Buying your
discussed with
own
me
shit.
if you want to go to the prom, you know what I'm saying? All
Now,
that
that
type
was
of
me
stuff.
too. Yeah. Any of the
You
extra
had to
stuff.
have
My
your
daddy
own
covered
money.
the food, the
Wow.
lodging.
I think in my case, I just wanted my own shit because my mama couldn't afford my own.
And I
Okay,
respect
Shit, I
that's your,
wanted.
that's your joint.
and I
Going
do
on.
respect on what they was trying to get us to, see.
Don't give
Uh-oh.
them this one.
Now let's get to the meat and potatoes.
All right.
Okay.
I.e. I'm
Fast
gonna
forward.
throw you the oop. You LeBron James there.
Don't that bit.
I don't even know
And
where
then
to
pretend
go.
you got
I don't know
Okay.
where to go.
We'll help you.
She's the one to say it's going down. She see my head. You know I love you.
Go on. I'll pull in. Go on.
Okay, all right. So check. All right. So the reason we asking everybody these questions, like, man, what age when you and your parents made you get a job and all that? We talking primarily to the ones who definitely was in a good situation. You know what I'm saying? If your mom and them was struggling and all that, we understand.
It's
You had to be.
understood,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? We talking about the ones your mom and them have great jobs, or decent jobs. You was well taken care of.
Right.
And they forced you to get a job, and they trying to force you, responsibility. I'm gonna ask you this one question: did they ever ask y'all, like, when you get 18, you got to go, or did they ever give you a certain age on when you had to go?
So,
Yeah.
okay. So me personally, I have a member within my family, and I'm not gonna say who it is,
All right.
but she definitely pushed another member in my family out at 18. Like
Made them
the
go.
girl was already working 2 jobs, and she pushed her out at 18 and told her, "You grown and you your own responsibility. I got your sister to take care of X, Y, and Z."
Oh.
So at 18 years old, you had to sit up here and figure out life. Life
Quick.
meaning what
You,
bills.
you gave it 18, but it really started at 16 when your ass started
Yeah.
driving.
Right.
It started earlier than
Yeah,
that.
go-
If
yeah,
you
we-
think
we-
about
we
it,
give it-
especially if you got siblings.
Like I said, I'm
They
14.
was training,
Okay,
grooming,
that's true.
getting
It's,
you.
That's
yeah,
true.
especially if you got siblings, because
We'll read
first
y'all
off,
comments.
you
We'll
had
read
to
y'all
find,
comments.
Yeah,
you
wash
had
their
to
hands
find
too.
out.
Yeah.
Yeah, they didn't wash your hands with you because in they man, I got your brothers and your sisters
I
to
got
take
you out
care
the way. I
of.
got
Yeah.
Bitch, y'all shut alive.
They
Bitch, y'all
sit
shut
there,
alive.
Come
even
on,
though
now,
they
you talk-
didn't teach you responsibility, they put you in a responsibility type
agree.
role,
Yeah,
and then
especially on the
forced
older
you
end.
to adapt, and then get mad when you don't adapt and say you ungrateful.
You ain't catching on to what need to be going on. Larry, you got a story that you told me, man, some years ago on how your parents was on you, man, when it came to finance.
Oh yeah, they didn't play that. Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
what-
But they
was
never
the- what
taught
they
you
structure?
finance though. But did they teach you finance?
They did. Yeah, they taught
Okay,
me
well, that's a
allowances, savings accounts.
Okay, well, my
Uh,
grandma at an
But they
early
cut me off
age.
like the episode of was it Whitley Gilbert on the Different World when they?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, as soon as
Yeah,
she got in
yeah,
high
yeah.
school. I mean,
Oh,
as soon as
yeah.
she got
That's a
in
good ass
college.
example.
Oh yeah,
I
mean,
think that's
like
acceptable if they've taught you the role. You get what I'm
Yeah.
saying? If they've
I
taught
didn't know
you,
it was coming.
but then but a lot of us and
Yeah.
a lot of our community do
Yeah.
not teach their children what responsibility is.
Okay.
They push them in the role, but they
Mhm.
don't tell them what that what that
Okay.
entails. So that mess up our credit.
Yeah.
That mess
You
up, you know what I'm
talking
saying?
right.
So many other
Yeah.
opportunities down the
Yeah.
road.
You
Then
right.
we in a struggle mode from here on out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then
But a
after
lot of
that-
them don't know how to teach it.
Okay,
Don't-
hey,
Yeah,
don't go
yeah,
too far. Don't
yeah,
go too
yeah.
far. I
Go
definitely
ahead.
want to read. I want to read some of these
and got
comments.
hot. Let me put the
Yeah,
phone
yeah,
up.
the
Y'all don't
comments
want
really
y'all?
got good on this one, man. Like Tino said, man, my dad said he can't afford to buy my school clothes anymore.
Yeah.
So he had to wear the same shit all year round. So he had to force him to get a job. All right. So Joe Lewis said he didn't have to work. His dad held it down. So
Yeah, didn't
that's
have
another.
to.
Yeah, he didn't have to.
yeah.
So now you're getting different.
That's similar. Like, so when I was in after 11th grade, I went to basic training with
Okay.
the Army.
Oh,
So
no,
now you know
wasn't- oh.
at basic training you get paid for being at
They always
basic,
tell
right?
you
On the
that,
weekend.
So
Yeah.
my mom, she sent me a letter. She was like, "Hey, I'm having a couple of financial problems.
Mhm.
Your brother need uniforms."
Okay.
So I gave her some of my money because I
Okay.
couldn't spend it. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm
No.
at basic.
Right.
So yeah, I would give her some of my money to buy my brother uniforms. Then when I got back from basic, I bought my own shit.
Gotcha.
So
a single parent.
I like that.
I
Right.
get you. Yeah.
Now,
Right.
now you got a different perspective.
Right. Just another
And
perspective. Yeah.
Let me see. I'm missing somebody. Miss Luana said black parents didn't have money back then. I guess with her.
Mhm.
So I can understand the upbringing with
You was
them.
definitely in the minority. 'cause
That's why I said you getting
yeah,
different
yeah.
perspective. But I
Yeah,
guess we
yeah.
really leaning toward the ones who was well off, the parents who's well off.
But I feel like even the
That's
ones
another
that were
word.
struggling, if you
Yeah.
gonna put your child in that adult like lifestyle, teach them what their adult life
I agree.
lifestyle come with.
Yeah,
They wasn't teaching, they was telling, but they wasn't telling what you about to come across.
I like that. Say that again. Say it again.
They wasn't teaching, but they was telling. Okay, this one thing I hate. I hate that you got a lot of black parents that are authoritative.
Oh yeah.
You know, you got ones
she
that
threw a TI word in that bitch.
Oh yeah.
they tell you what to do, but they don't tell you why. It's like one of the it's like the parents that said, you ask them, they say, because I said so.
And that's what you tell little children.
You can't do that to nobody. Because even at this age, if somebody else will sit there and tell you go cross the street, and you be like, what I'm crossing the street for? Because I told you so.
But you don't. But they're not learning nothing.
Right?
Yeah.
You're not telling them nothing.
Yeah.
You putting them in a path of a blind. You know what I'm saying? Of a blind man.
So
why would you sit up here and think they're not gonna fuck up?
Yeah. It's the same example. Like if you just whoop your kids, you don't.
And you don't tell them why you doing it.
Right. All I know is the next time I won't do that because I don't want the whipping. Right. But I don't know.
But you don't know why.
That's how it was with me.
You don't know what is to, you know what I'm saying, what is to be expected if you do.
I just knew I didn't want my ass whooped.
Right.
So
you don't know the consequences of your actions. You just know you about to get your ass whooped. That's what you don't.
I really think we deeper than what we think we are.
Yeah, got real.
Oh, it's real.
I'm gonna tell you why deep we is, because this is beyond finance now.
Oh yeah.
You know, the upbringing with it. And it's one thing I do respect when we had the older cats come through that time for the show.
Yeah. Y'all come back.
You had different you had from the older generation.
Yeah, you had
to like what we got going on now. Even when we was in high school, it's different than now.
That's what Trey was
go back to the election. Folks sitting up here telling you to vote, but you don't understand what you're voting for.
You don't understand what you're voting for. That's why you know what I'm saying. The lack of information.
Yeah, they just saying get out and go, and then you like,
and they ain't telling you shit.
And
but
and that goes back to the parents. You know what I'm saying? So I me and my mom ended up having a talk when I got older.
Okay.
And I told my mom, I said, a lot of stuff back then that you used to fuss me about, I knew I was doing wrong for it.
Okay.
But I specifically at the time, I was like, is it really that big of a deal? It can be something simple.
I guess.
You know what I'm saying? Like just simple as shit. And you down there finna kill me about it.
Yeah, you left one dish in the sink. I'm using an example. I wasn't there.
You know what I'm saying? But it took for me to get ass whippings after ass whippings and then get fussed at after fussed at to punishment after punishment. It took me years for you to just tell me something. This is why I did it.
And then she didn't feel like you was on the explanation until you got of age.
You know what I'm saying?
But I feel like
and that just and I had a great mom. You know what I'm saying? I was definitely not down. You know what I'm saying? It just certain areas that I just didn't understand why I was getting yelled at.
Like, if you don't do this, I'm gonna beat your ass.
And see, that's why I talk to my son the way I talk to my son. Like my mama, she think that I talk to him like an adult. But I asked him, you know, how do you feel? Like, how does this make you feel?
We didn't have feelings at
I have dialogue with my son. So if you see him, you have a conversation with my son, you would think that he's older than 7. But he's not. Like certain things, I'm not gonna sit here. Yeah, I'm gonna get upset. I fuss, I cuss. You know what I'm saying? I do all that. He get whoopings and everything. But I'm not gonna stop there. I'm gonna come back after I've calmed down. After you know what I'm saying, you didn't stop crying or whatever. And I'm gonna explain to you why we done what we did. I'm gonna explain to you why I was upset. I'm gonna apologize if I got overly upset. Because one thing I don't want you to think is your voice don't matter.
Right.
That's one thing. Then two, I want you to understand that whatever I done, I did because I don't want you to think that's acceptable or that's okay. And why it's not acceptable or okay. So that way, when it happens again, at least you have the knowledge and the understanding of why it's not acceptable or okay.
That's some real shit.
But everything you just said, that takes work and effort and training.
It took my childhood for me to be able to parent my child away. Because I
was raised by a young parent.
Right.
On one point, like I didn't have a father figure, but at the same time, you got a young female raising a boy. So
a young man.
A lot of shit I learned, I had to learn on my own over time. You know,
you were a young man early,
right?
Yeah. Hey, Miss LaWanda said kids now don't understand the discipline we experienced
because we ain't telling them the discipline we experienced.
Somebody calling in.
We gotta call him.
Oh shit!
You so.
Go ahead.
Yo. It's the boom room.
What's up?
What's up with you? Talk to me.
Oh man, no much. Man, I wanna
who we talking to?
Who we talking
chat in on the fact of how parents actually parents.
Hold on. What's your name? What's your name?
Hey, what's your name first? What's your name? Hold on. What's your name? Yeah, what's your name?
Hey, what's your name, bro?
Oh man, it's Joe.
Oh, okay. Go ahead, Joe.
Talk about it.
Oh no, one thing I was talking about was one thing we have to take in consideration is the actual slavery mentality of how we were treated when we messed up. And a lot of that got passed down. So that's the reason why a lot of times our parents didn't really tell us exactly what was going on. They just showed it. Because if you think about it, slavery ended like 1865?
Yeah.
If you actually think about that, that's 2 grandmamas living 77 back to back. So slavery isn't really that far
away.
removed from our society right now.
I agree.
Yeah.
I definitely agree, fam.
Yeah.
I definitely agree, man. Hey, Joe, we appreciate you calling up, bro.
Yeah. But I believe discipline is necessary too. So don't throw the baby out with the bathwater. You know, people go to the other extreme.
Man,
let your child do whatever.
Yeah.
I want to read a lot of y'all comments, but y'all bringing them in, man.
Yeah, we
What
hit
Tino
I think we hit a nerve on
we
this
hit a
one,
trigger.
man. We hit a trigger, man. Let me see.
Trey said they got beat for no reason, so they did that to us. Now our kids, we are talking different steps to help them grow.
I agree,
and
man.
that takes work
because we understand the trauma that came behind.
Oh, it didn't help you. It didn't help nothing. They gonna say
if anything,
what people say now, that whooping didn't kill you.
That whooping didn't.
Yeah, but I might be traumatized.
Did you die?
It made you better.
But
like,
you know what? Then when
Did it?
Kill.
Did it really? Okay.
We got one more.
Okay. We hit us. Okay.
Kels, what the fuck you want?
Hey. Look, man, it's probably gonna sound like a joke, but in all seriousness.
Hey, if you don't speak it, bro, take me out speaker. If you don't speak it. Hold on, Kev. If you don't speak it,
Take it off.
take it out speaker. Take it out speaker.
Yeah, no, discipline, it's a mental thing. You can't just hand out the verdict or give them the consequence. I remember when I was young, my dad would send me to the music room in the back. I knew I was in trouble, but it wouldn't happen sometimes for an hour or two. And in them times I was sitting there, you're trying to figure out, how did I get here? I know it's about to go down.
How can I
What
get out of
took
it?
place to put me here? And then you get what you get. If you just take your hand and backhand your kid, there's nothing processed there.
That's abuse.
Exactly.
No, that's your white side. That's
That's
your white
abuse.
side.
No, don't do that.
My father is black. Goodbye.
You black.
But what he said, that's abuse. That's abuse.
It really is.
That's physical and mental abuse.
That's mental. Wait. My mama would wait.
So that
my
make
mama
you
would
think,
wait
though.
days. Yeah.
That make you think,
It
though.
does. Yeah.
That's
But some kids ain't
turmoil.
scared of nothing either.
But that causes mental stress.
Oh yeah.
Because you
Yeah.
said your mama will wait days. You sitting here trying to figure out when you gonna get your ass whipped because you're trying to mentally prepare for it.
Be extra nice.
Yeah, you trying to pad your pants and all type of stuff.
Like,
You
even with last week sometime, right? I made some spaghetti, right?
Okay.
And that shit was bust. But I made some spaghetti, right? So
Trash.
Harmony was like, I want some more meat sauce, right?
Okay.
So she go upstairs and load her plate with meat sauce, right? She come back downstairs, maybe 5-6 minutes later, she full, but still got like a half a plate full of meat sauce, right?
Okay.
So I was like, I ain't gonna whoop him. I said, so I take her upstairs to the pot, right? I said, now Harmony, I said, where I gotta go in the morning? She was like, work. I said, you don't think I'm gonna get hungry at work? She was like, yeah, you gonna get hungry. I said, now you just wasted a half a plate of food that I could have took to work.
That was
tomorrow.
an ass whooping for sure, man.
And she, you know what I'm saying? She felt bad. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
Yeah.
but you teaching.
Instead of me just whooping her.
I
You
know
what
it
I'm
was
saying?
good. You said it was bust, so it was so good. She just wanted.
Yeah, you got to get that one.
Right.
Like,
You let her go scoop her own
right.
food.
That's just like
You
my
trying to
son.
teach
He's
her.
7,
Yeah.
but he think he a grown ass man.
A lot of
He
I
go,
wonder why.
he warming up. But this my thing. They come in their own independence on their own time.
That's true.
So he go in, you know, he like,
grown
Mom,
baby,
old
but-
enough to warm up my own food. I'm
wanna
not
do it.
mad
I
at
wanna
you.
do it. Yeah.
I'm not mad at you, but I haven't taught you how to use the microwave yet.
Okay.
So at least
Yeah, my
come to
little
me.
girl like that.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
at least come
Yeah.
to me. So that way, cause like now, you know, I got him cleaning certain stuff or whatever. Like he didn't put Clorox on the toilet. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I thought you was in the clothes. Oh,
But that, you know what I'm saying, it could have caused a lot of different issues.
You're
you know what I'm
right.
saying?
You're
Even
right.
with using the microwave, you put foil in the microwave, that's a fire. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
right.
saying?
Whole fire.
So I'm sitting here like I'm not mad, I'm not
Okay.
upset,
Mhm.
but I'm having to talk to you to
Trying
get you to understand
Yeah.
the importance of you having to come to me and say, hey, I want this, I want, you know what I'm saying? Now that I understand you want your own sense of independence, now I have to keep a closer eye on you. You get what I'm saying? But
Yeah, right.
if I talk to you, then you understand why you got to come to me. But if I
I'ma
don't talk
read
to you and I
something.
just whoop you,
Yeah.
you're not gonna understand
And
it.
ass
Then on
whooping.
top of that, you're not gonna learn your
And
independence.
you leaving it on the meme to figure it out.
Right.
And that-
You
that's
leaving,
the same
you leaving
example I
this
just
big
gave
old
mama.
black
Yeah,
space.
we saying the same
Like,
thing.
okay, I done got a whipping for
And
warming
what?
up my own food. I don't, and his whole thing is, well, I don't want to bother you. He see that, you
And
know,
see that? Look
I'm
at that.
My
doing
little girl
this,
say
I'm
that.
doing that, I'm
My
doing
little
that.
girl
Like,
say
he
that.
understand mama busy.
Yeah.
I'm never
That's
too
why I say
busy for
kids
you,
pick up on
son.
stuff.
But I want you to understand, I'm okay with you developing your
importance of it.
own independence. I just want you to know what you're doing first. Like,
Yeah.
even with the white, like he washing clothes, he didn't turn the wash machine on. You know what I'm saying?
And
It's
that's
dun,
cool.
dun, dun,
I
dun,
don't
dun.
mind it.
Use
I
all
don't.
the soap.
I don't get mad. I don't get
yes.
mad at the independence.
And
I don't
I'm
get
not
mad
mad
at
at that.
Yeah.
But
I'm
I
gonna read Nina's. Let me read Nina's. She
Oh,
said
yeah.
it's basically, man, to sum everything up. Her mama never made her get a job, but she seen, you know what I'm saying, how her mom was doing.
Okay.
So when she got happy when she actually started, when she got a job. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? So that's why I say I understand the different households and all
It's
that.
gonna be
At
different.
the same time, parents didn't make themselves approachable either.
Right.
Like
They
you feel
still
like
not
That's some
approachable.
real
right.
shit.
You be
Oh,
like,
Mine's still not
if
approachable.
I ask the question, I'm gonna get cussed
You
out,
fear.
or I'm gonna
If
get
I-
slapped.
Yeah.
If I don't say shit and do it anyway, I'm gonna get cussed out or slapped. So
Mhm.
damned if I do, damned if I don't with certain
Right.
parents.
That's 22.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Like you just supposed to know.
That's
on
why
your
I like-
own.
yeah.
You're
I'm
supposed to-
33
I try to
years
make
old.
myself approachable to my daughter.
Me
Yeah.
too.
Kels,
I'm
I'm not even
33
finna
years
answer that
old.
question.
Okay.
And I still cannot go to my mom about my childhood trauma.
Because she's not ready.
And when are you gonna get ready? Because
But
I
hold
need
on.
that. I need
But
that
hold on.
closure.
Yeah.
I don't want to get stuck on that.
Yeah.
Let's proceed.
Yeah.
It's gonna get to the meat and potatoes.
Mhm.
Now we don't got 18. The pressure is you've graduated. The
Mhm.
first thing all us in this room did,
You
you had to look over your shoulder. 'Cause you like, shit, man, mama done already said shit.
Right. What's next?
Wasn't it? You got either college or
Oh,
job.
there is a next.
But I got.
Yeah.
Well, I was trying to go off to school.
I'm saying statistics.
Yeah,
like,
I was
yeah,
trying to
yeah.
go off school. I got tricked into going to miles. You know, I got tricked into going to miles, but my
This stuff.
plan was to go to ASU. So you know, Mr. Crawford, rest in peace, Mr. Crawford. So Mr. Crawford was band director at jail.
Right.
My senior
R.I.P.
year,
best
year,
band in the city.
he got a job to be the director for Miles College.
Okay.
So he was like, "Hey, y'all
I
come
didn't
to
know
Miles, I got you. Y'all come to Miles, I got you." So me and three of my friends had a plan to go to ASU, but we was like, we gonna follow DC over here to Miles. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
But my plan was go to ASU, move to Montgomery, you know, all this. But my mom was like, well, if you go to Miles, you can stay at home as long as you go to school.
I've heard that.
But with me having my own car and want my own clothes and shit, I also had to have a job on top of that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I followed it. I'm so far. I don't hear nothing crazy.
Yeah.
At least you had to understand.
Now Tino,
That's the thing. You had to understand.
Right. Back, you say your mama's still not ready to talk. Like, you
Yeah, if you ain't ready to talk, how can I be able to move
Yeah.
forward
can't have
with
no
certain
one-sided
things?
conversation. It's kind of hard
Because it's like that's what's affecting me in my adulthood.
now. Yeah.
If I can't come to you and talk to you about what bothered me, and it's still affecting
because
me,
you're fearful.
I'm not fearful.
No.
I'm not fearful.
When we say
She's
you,
fearful.
when I say you, I'm speaking for all of us because honestly, statistics in the black family, man, it's a large number. I wish I knew the percentage on it. Especially, I know a lot of father figures went in the household, but when you had a real mama, you couldn't go to your mama about everything.
Nope.
It's sad. You
I don't
couldn't.
care what it was. Let me tell you about as far as me. I didn't lose my virginity in 10th grade, but I went to my 10th grade math teacher about losing my virginity.
Man, that's bad.
I didn't have a soul
It's
in
not
my
bad.
family. No, that is bad.
It's not
because
Your
her
mama was there.
no, because this the thing. Even though she was my teacher, my best interest was not in her. You get what I'm saying? She's my teacher. She got numerous of students.
Okay, I got
Now,
you.
truth be told, you know what I'm saying? We had a closer bond than student and teacher.
Yeah.
And I'm grateful for that. Miss Baker, I'm grateful. If you ever listen to this a day in your life, I'm grateful. But the thing about it is, she could have told me something that would have destroyed my life. Because the love, the compassion, you get what I'm saying? That unconditional wasn't there.
Okay.
That was conditional for that year. She left, and I ain't heard from her since.
I get you. The reason I definitely not disagreeing. The only reason I'm saying you have to still applaud the teacher because at least the teacher was there. Because I had some niggas that they ain't had no motherfucking parent. The teacher was damn near was helping them get through fucking high school.
Like that someplace.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like I said, I understand exactly where you coming from your perspective. I ain't throwing it out the window at all. I guess speaking from a majority point of view. When it comes to a man like parenthood, like you basically saying on the financial situation, I think that's why we so behind.
Yeah.
Ebony, hear me on that.
Yeah.
Oh, hear me on that. As the community, I feel like that's why we are behind.
Have the conversation.
We had no conversation, bro. Like
we talk at each other. We don't always listen.
We talk at each other.
And she might not want to hear what you got to say. I'm sorry.
But this the thing, it's the guilt.
Oh yeah.
It's the guilt. Because this the thing.
And don't even say the T word.
This is what I
don't want to cut you off. Oh, she gonna delete the comment. She said, to this day, I don't think my mama know I lost my virginity. She said, I'm gonna delete this comment.
Okay.
I'm telling Tina, Nina.
Screenshot.
All right, go ahead. No, my bad. I'm sorry. I had to get it out. My bad. She's gonna delete the comment.
The conversation.
Hold up. Let me call my mom.
Girl, what you be rapping about? Your mama know. Your mama know.
Blow smoke in my butt.
Blow that smoke in my butthole.
Oh, you calling you?
She cussed you out.
She probably at work.
Okay.
Or sleep. No, it's Sunday. I did text her first. Ain't answer.
Listen, bro, I can't in on that, cuz I wasn't here, cuz.
But yeah, the conversations that
she called back. She called back.
What? Oh,
do we?
Hell, you want Elroy?
And conversation just the beginning. Do we not even know how to begin them? Where to start?
I didn't try.
Do we have the language? That's where I'm going.
So I've tried to have a okay. When I
was
in high school, this is how
folks ain't talk to them. But anyway.
In high school, I used to have to write my mama letters and put them in the mailbox in order for me to get my point across.
Was she that unapproachable?
My mama was still unapproachable.
Is that what? See, my thing is that her or you?
Yeah.
Are you just afraid of her, or
like her?
We didn't sit up here and I done actually came and asked her, "Can we have a conversation?" Like we done been in therapy together, and she blamed it on the therapist on her response of the situation. No, she put me in therapy because she thought something was wrong with me. Because when I was younger, I did act out. I didn't have, my dad went in my life or whatever, and it was just a lot of ish. You know what I'm saying? As a child, all that ish was building on me. I fought a lot in middle school. Like I got to fight. I got put out of middle school and had to go to another because I got to fight so much. That's just how much
you talk about
I was an angry black little girl.
Yeah, an
angry black woman
is a secondary emotion.
Where did that emotion come from?
It's rooted on the anger is just how it comes out.
Just around me.
Yeah.
All the shit that's just around me. I ain't gonna say it came from my parents. It was a lot of shit.
Yeah.
It was a lot of shit.
Man, I'm telling you, we deeper than what we think we are, man. Like, okay.
Trust me, I know.
Like,
oh yeah.
How can I want to make sure I put this out there. I want to make sure it's clear. I got some clarity to it.
Okay. All
right. So black parents, I know we always talk about how we need to get better and everything. Like, and he said something with slavery, right? All right. So
yeah, some of it.
Yeah, it still rules from slavery. It's no lie.
Most of it.
A big ass percentage of we always downgrade the slavery word. Like, it's impossible for that shit to still be around. No. I see guys in my job who still have that same mentality of the slavery mentality. Like,
won't even look a white man in the eye. You just
right. But you a dog, a black, anything.
Yeah,
whether it's a black man or a black woman, you a dog them out.
Your blood.
And what's the Love Country. What's
Lovecraft Country.
Lovecraft
I ain't
Country.
seen it. Don't tell me.
Y'all remember? Okay, well,
Go watch
the
it.
people that have seen it, it was a thing
God
where
damn
the
it, you
black
gonna tell
girl
me.
had the
No,
little
no,
potion.
wait, no. But she ain't enough for you.
Well, I'm giving you a little snippet. A little snippet.
All right, go ahead.
It was a time where it was a black woman or whatever. She, was talking about wanting to work at this retail store.
Oh yeah.
And she had wanted to be a white woman because she had applied for the position all these many times. She never got it. Well, she came across the devil. The devil gave her wishes to become anything she wanted to be. She became a white woman. She ended up waking up
That was her
as
wish?
a white woman, got scared, ran into the black
It's back in the
neighborhood.
60s, but
Ran into the black neighborhood as a white woman. It was a little boy that came, and bumped into her, but he was trying to help her because, she was going crazy. So the police pulled up, was about to beat this little black boy, and then she said, "No, he was trying to help me." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Her in her mind,
she was still that black.
She was still that black woman.
But to the rest of the
But to the rest of the world, your
man.
skin color a different color.
No matter how you put it.
No matter how you put it.
And okay, so let's start from where we at.
Okay.
Now let's go up to give me a time frame. Give me an era. Let's say 60s. Let's go out to the 60s.
Okay.
Now, there's civil rights. Now you need deep into that shit. Now the mentality, but we didn't even got to go into the details of the mentality of our parents and grandparents back then. All right, now let's move on up to the 80s. Now you got the crack, you got drugs, and all that shit don't came in.
Yeah.
On top of our parents and grandparents did not have no money for real. They're in the coal mines, they risking their lives.
And some black people start having money in the 80s. They find like
we that's why I'm talking statistics. The ones who I ain't even counting the ones who was, and it was a small percentage, Larry.
Yeah,
that was a very small percentage.
Yeah,
right.
You know what I'm saying? Anyway, we go. Now we go to the 80s. Now we jump to the 90s, which was some hell of a decade. We jumped to the 90s, but we still had some. We was coming up, but we still had some fucked up.
Oh yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Look how bad the high schools was.
Skip over stuff. Yeah.
Now you don't got to the motherfucking nitty gritty with us in school. Look at the mentality of all the shit we just said earlier. It's that's still slave mind because you couldn't even go to your mama comfortably and tell your mama, like, "Mom, this boy at school tried to touch me or some shit." You don't know how to even go to your mama about that. Fear. No matter how you put it, it's still fear.
And or you don't want to put them in a spot. Like
yeah.
Kids will protect their parents, shit. Even in
because I had a classmate who said she was molested.
I don't want.
Yeah, she said she was molested, and the only reason why she didn't do anything is because she was scared of what would have happened to her mother because she knew her mother would have reacted.
Right.
I just told him.
Right.
So in that instance, we are protecting our parents, but then in the same instance, we don't feel protected by our parents.
Hey, Nina, she ready?
Yeah.
Hey,
Evelyn. Mom.
Yes.
Okay. So well, first off, how you doing? How you doing, sugar?
I'm good. How are you?
I can't complain. Okay, I'm just gonna. It's no way for me to ask you this. So I'm gonna have to kind of give you a statement first. All right. So growing up in the black community, right? You a single parent.
You said what?
Growing up in the black community, you was a single parent, right?
Right.
All right. So do you feel like you forced to become a man early, dealing with y'all situation?
No.
Okay. Do you feel like the world is biased towards the black man in general? I know the answer to it, but I gotta ask you that.
Yes.
Okay. What we're discussing right now is basically a lot of black parents throw. You know how the statements be thrown like, when you can reach a certain age, you got to get out the house. Do you agree with that? Do you agree with that statement, man, in the black community?
I do agree with that statement because a lot of people do make that in the black community. But you also have a lot of parents that they'll tell their children, if you're not going to the military, you're going to college or you're going to get a job. But if you're not going to do one of the three, you need to leave. Because it ain't going to be too many grown people in the house. Okay. Because a lot of times children tend not to want to follow the rules. They want to be grown.
Oh, that's another point. That's another point.
Okay. I'm not disagreeing. I'm not disagreeing at all. I promise. I respect that statement. The flip side of from our view and our eyesights with it, we feel like a lot of times y'all didn't explain a lot of things that we got fussed at and punished for
Put
until
out
later in life. Like especially when they come to finances. Like it took us to go through situations to find out to become a man or a woman. You know what I mean?
I'm sorry. I have to well, on my end, for me, I have to disagree with that because my children, I taught them finances early on. Timothy, to be exact, he was 13 and he probably was younger than that. He was playing the drums at church.
Come on now.
So no, he was playing the drums and he was getting paid. He wasn't doing it for free. It was a little money, but he was getting paid. So I taught them about finances early on. Finances, paying tithes, saving money, and everything at an early age.
That's good.
That's why at the age of 16, he got a job at McDonald's. I taught them the value of money and what I was and wasn't gonna do because they felt that they were supposed to have everything that everybody else had. And I explained to them that they weren't gonna keep getting everything because somebody else got it. Jordans, I didn't buy. If you want Jordans, you're gonna have to get a job and get them yourself. Because I'm not paying $100 and something for a pair of Jordans.
My folks too.
I just wasn't gonna do it.
that's me now.
We appreciate you.
That was
Appreciate
good.
you.
Thank you.
All right, bye, Ma.
But she brought up a valid point. She was like, after this, because ain't too many adults can stay in the same household. At what point do your parent look at you as an adult?
Yeah,
no, because my mama to this day, she's still, I'm still your mama.
No,
I get that.
Man, I'm not. We're not trying to throw you out.
Like households that got two parents will let their kids stay longer, rather than households
I
that
agree.
got one parent.
I do agree.
I can't speak out about a parent household.
Well,
you want to do something.
He wanted to do the ball Johnson dance.
What I'm gonna say you.
I agree with you got to do something. I agree with that because
something.
you can't be a bum. And
too.
you know what I'm saying? If you ain't in school, you ain't working, you ain't trying to, you know what I'm saying? You ain't trying to do nothing.
Yeah.
I get that because at that point you a bum. You know what I'm saying? You got to do something. I get that part. But if you doing something, if you responsible, you know what I'm saying? If you holding your own, like at what point do you get looked at as an adult? At what point do that respect level change from you my child to you my child but still an adult?
I'm gonna read some of these. Man.
Okay.
good,
I had a situation occur where my mama felt like, I wasn't giving enough attention to my son, but the wording that she used, and I'm not gonna even say the word. Yeah, her grandchild with my child. But the wording that she used to me was offensive. And I had to tell her, how do you think I'm supposed to take that as a parent, as a mother? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like
and your
what
daughter.
and your daughter.
So hold on. So I ain't even gonna lie to you.
I wonder what she said.
Yeah, you feel me? No. I thought about it for a sec. It kind of sounds bad the way you just said it, and we don't even know what your mama said. You know what I'm saying? That sounds bad. Don't do that. But that didn't sound right. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Just you telling
just the way you put it, you put some sauce on it.
Does your mama come back and be like, I didn't mean it like that?
No.
She not that kind.
No.
Softened it up.
No.
And
never
my
apologize,
thing
but
is,
kind of be like, you took
but
it the wrong
don't
way.
ever come for my parenthood. You get what I'm saying? That if you saying,
That's a
Evan,
nerd.
I
That's
think
a
you can
nerd.
do, I think you can do better
I learned
in
from
this
you.
area. That's fine. But don't ever say I'm not doing. I'm not being the parent that I need to be. You get what I'm saying? Like the wording that she used was like, I'm a bad parent. And my thing about it is mama, grandma, auntie, uncle. I don't care who you is. Don't disrespect me as a parent, because if you come at me as a parent, I can't come at you back with respect as my mom. You get, and that's what I was trying to tell her. Like, Mom, how do you think I'm supposed to take that and not take offense? Right, and not take offense to that. Yeah. I'm not gonna be able to come at you in a respectful manner because this is the thing about it.
Hold on, I'm gonna cut you off.
Don't cut me off. Hold on, wait a minute. Hold on, wait a minute.
Your mama ain't watching this.
But listen to what I'm saying.
Go ahead, for real.
It would have been okay if it came from another party. Wow. The way I responded, she would have been like, "You were supposed to respond that way."
But since it was,
because it's her. You don't never supposed to come at me that way, but you can't come at me that way. You get what I'm saying? But if it came from the outside world, a third party, then yeah, what that lady was supposed to think, Ebony. Yeah, you were supposed to say what
your
you
mama had
to
to realize that we know it's a line with our parents. We know it's plenty of lines we can't cross. But as a parent, we have lines that we can't cross with our kids.
Right.
Like even right now, it's certain lines you don't supposed to cross with your kids. You know, I try my best not to cuss at my kid. I try my fucking best. Well, they hit a nerve. Yeah, they had to do some real. I try my best not to. And like you were saying earlier, I try to explain when they fuck up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I know my little man right now. He's 2.
He 2.
So,
word. But my little girl is she's very smart. You know what I'm saying? So, and she grabs stuff real quick. These kids grab stuff. They grab shit quick. You know what I'm saying?
They watch you, dog.
And what I'm teaching her is finances now.
Yeah.
I got her a fake little cash register. Me and her mama help her learn to count money like now.
That's good.
So when we start going to these stores, you want some candy? Give them the money.
Yeah.
Make sure you get your right change back.
Yeah, make sure you get your change.
I didn't get taught that. Yeah. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah.
I can't say I did. My grandma gave me that foundation.
Okay.
Somebody gave it to you. Like I'm not saying my mama didn't do it like how I would want my. You know what I'm saying? I want to be able to go up and give them a $10 bill, and I want to order like if it's $2.50. Yeah. Man, how much you supposed to get back? Text me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do her like, don't give a fuck how long the line is, nigga. Y'all wait. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because I've been in the line like that with a black dude. A black dude did his son like that. I said, bro, take all the time in the world you need.
Mm-hmm.
I encouraged that.
Right.
And the white folks, I worked at Wells Fargo at the branch on 280. Okay. And they came in there, they opened up their kids, you know, they had like this bank account or whatever. They opened up their first checking account.
Oh, yeah.
And we were encouraged, you know what I'm saying, to give them that opportunity or whatever for them to count out their money, fill out their deposit slip. But the thing about it is, you know, you had your grandparents or your parents, but them white folks came in like, hey, and they wanted the kid to talk. They didn't talk, and then they, you know, initially, you know, started out with my kid want to open up his own checking account or whatever, savings account. You know, at that time it's a savings or whatever. But it was. You making your transaction. I'm not making your transaction for you. Okay. You got to understand the lingo. You know what I'm saying? You got to understand what a deposit slip is, what a withdrawal slip is. You know what I'm saying? Right. You got to understand.
Folks don't know that.
Hey, Nina said she disagreed with something. She said she disagrees.
With the single parent household.
The single parent household definitely stay longer. The foundation is weaker.
Mm-hmm.
I can't disagree with it.
That push their children out.
I can't. Yeah, it depends.
Well, sometimes she's speaking from like.
Yeah, I can't disagree.
This gonna sound twisted. Sometimes you got a single mother and a son. I've seen this a couple times. They almost fall in love with each other. I know it sounds weird, but it's almost like it's called pseudo. They turn into pseudo, like a pseudo relationship. It's a fake relationship.
It become a partnership.
On
a certain level. Yeah. They really can't live without each other.
I guess
the mama can't live without the son.
Yeah, but then the son eventually get used to it, and he turns into her
crazy.
And then honestly, I know this ain't the topic.
Yeah.
When a relationship start getting involved, well, either he having somebody,
right, or
she having somebody. Now it's a conflict of interest. Now like, okay, Ma, who the fuck this nigga is?
Yeah.
Or vice
in
versa.
his mind, he her man.
You feel me?
He knows it or not.
And a lot of that is in the black community.
Yeah.
Like for real.
It be real.
I got kinfolks, they'll tell you, you know what I'm saying?
Go easy on my son.
Your son can't do no wrong.
Think like a man.
Yeah.
Terrence.
Your son can't do no wrong. Like
to the extreme. Oh yeah. But back to what you saying with your mom, sometimes we don't have a language. We wasn't taught stuff. But how do we need to get out of there? How do we start going to the right direction?
That part I don't know. That's what I'm trying to see.
We got to start with somewhere. Get to start with us.
It started with me, but I mean, now what I supposed to do about my trauma? I'm aware of my trauma,
which is a great start. That's a great start.
But in order for me to continue to have a relationship with my mother, I need for her to acknowledge.
I was about to say that starts with her,
right?
That's something she got to fix.
Has to be
because I'm not gonna lie, it has been a time where I've sat up there and said, you know what? I know I only get one mama, but I can't do this no more.
All right.
You can't you can't hide your feelings from her. She gonna have
It's hard. It's like you taking a piece of yourself away, or you acting like, what's the word?
Made me laugh.
I don't even know how to explain it, but it's like I'm having to diminish who I am to protect who you are.
Okay, back in Lovecraft Country. Yeah, make yourself small.
Yeah, I'm having to make myself smaller to allow you to continue to thrive in your guilt and your regret. Because you want to acknowledge it, accept it, and then work to fix it.
We got 2 more minutes on this topic.
Yeah, mama regulating on every level. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I'm mama. Yeah.
That's a perfect song to play.
I don't know.
My conclusion with this, as far as this topic, just going off with everything that's been discussed. If any parents, especially older or the ones that's present, you know what I mean? I feel like, man, y'all need to start compromising and actually sitting down, talking,
have a conversation.
Not trying to
this my thing.
Not trying to be.
Nobody is perfect.
Nobody
Let's
put that out there. That's what they gonna say.
Nobody expects anybody to be perfect.
Her parents did that. That's why.
Yeah.
No, because my backbone was my grandma.
Yeah. Okay.
It's something happening.
I get it's different relationships. It's different. I get it's different relations. You know, they say the grandma, like, they treat their grandparents, their grandkids better because the mistakes they made as parents, they get to fix as grandparents. So I get that part. But in order for us to be able to heal as a community, we have to learn how to talk. And my thing is, I know I've probably done wrong, you know what I'm saying, as a child. I know I've probably done wrong as an adult being her daughter. I know I've done her wrong in some sense.
Right.
But my thing is, acknowledge it.
And move forward.
And see what we can do to move forward.
Acknowledge, admit, and then...
Right.
That's why I say
you got to find
as
a way
parent, you still have to compromise no matter what.
And that's not even compromising. That's just admitting, baby, I'm not perfect. I didn't have all the answers. It's no parenting
that is compromising.
But then she need to change behavior.
Yeah, that's why I say changed behavior. Thank you.
But that honestly though, that's
not compromising. I don't need you to compromise. I need you to acknowledge.
But listen, you see what you're saying? You need sometimes, I'm telling you, parents are stuck in their ways. I'm sorry. We're probably more open until our parents is.
Then one day we're gonna
you're gonna have to probably lower your bar, when it comes to your parent. You got to, if you're gonna come to the table with her, you at least tell your mom, I need you to compromise with me or something. She would take that better.
No, she won't.
I don't know your mom. I'm just speaking.
That's in general. Like with me. That's with my kids. I didn't have a dad growing up, so I'm trying to be. I'm trying to learn as I go how to be a dad. You know what I'm saying?
Did the same,
but I'm trying to be the dad that I can be there for the kids. You know, they can.
But that's the thing. It's no book that tells you how to be, what to be, when to be.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? It's no book because every child is different. So you're gonna have to parent that child on a different level.
Hey Trey, I really want to keep talking about it, but man, he said, do you feel like if you just get it off your chest, would it be better? Would you be better? Would you be better if you just get it off your chest?
Everybody should talk about it in a safe, healthy way.
All right, the negative part of that is you may never can turn back from that. I got a family member. This is fucked up shit. I'm not gonna say his name, but my family, they watching, they know exactly who I'm talking about. He doesn't fuck with neither his father's side of the family nor his mother's side. Because some stuff that happened back then in the communication, in the argument, some stuff was said that had never been forgiven.
And it can't be unsaid.
It can't be unsaid. Yeah. So it's stuck in his mental.
But if it needs to be said,
you know what I'm saying? So, but man, that was some good shit, man.
Yeah.
I'll clap it up on that.
But no,
hold on. I'm calling
Hold on. It piqued my interest. I know people give Iyanla a hard time. That lady owned some of the stuff. She said, Iyanla said, I was a excellent provider, but a horrible parent. That takes a lot for somebody to own that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. She was helping somebody else as she was revealing who,
Yeah.
So some of our folks they did the best they could. Not making excuses, but now that we grown, if your parents still here, you ought to be able to have a conversation. But yeah, that's it.
I'm trying to read with Juice what you tried to say, bro. Maybe I can make some ends out of it.
Yeah, but next, are we done?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because we could be on that.
Yeah, you can talk.
I know that's.
But don't be afraid to have conversation. Yeah.
Are we talking to the parents?
We just need a change.
Some folks need conversation. Their parents dead. You can't talk to them.
The kids don't probably watching our show.
So look at it like this: how everybody felt a sense of relief. We know that we won the battle, but the war is not over.
Make it good point.
We felt like nobody was hearing our cries. We felt like we were against a lot, and we still are. But the division has been done. Now we still got a lot of work going on. We still got a lot of work that we have to work towards, to get through.
Right.
If we understand how we felt yesterday, to know that we no longer have a bigot in office that hold the highest power in the United States of America, how he made you feel on a day-to-day basis, how he would not condone, how he would not, speak against white supremacy, how white supremacy make you feel on an everyday basis. If we can relate that to parenting within our community, or not even just parenting, relationships within our community, the oppression that we have with each other within our community, then we can all kind of at least come to a common ground to say, hey, I might have wronged you in some sense. I wasn't understanding of that, but now I am. Because a lot of people have feel like, okay, it's a weight off of our shoulders. It's not completely off.
No.
But the fact that we done had to deal with this man for 4 years and his unnecessary nonsense. If you think about what people have to go through on an everyday basis with regular people, why we can't agree to say, hey, I can work on me if you can work on you. And we come back together as a whole.
Sounds simple, don't it?
It sounds simple, but
the work is usually not easy.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I know we use a lot of comparisons, and I don't mean to cut you off. A lot of comparisons to Trump.
Great way to put
it. It's not Trump. I'm gonna tell you facts. It's not Trump. It's not him. You know who it is? The people that follow him. He would be a nothing to us if nobody followed him.
He'll put
and reacted out. No. Y'all missing what I'm saying. It's the influence.
But the people were already there.
Right. If somebody coming here right now and they're just acting real stupid, we don't give it no attention. He's nothing.
They fly away.
But by us following him and acting out on what he does and what he says, it ain't him. You can't blame him.
You give it oxygen.
You blame the motherfuckers that follow him.
The fire get bigger when you put air.
That's it. You know what I'm saying?
But he did. He threw some. Yeah.
But you can't blame him.
No, not totally.
You can't. If you know as an asshole, you're looking at an asshole, you want to be like the asshole, that's your fault. You better blame the people. It ain't him. It ain't his fault.
Oh, yeah.
Remember that. Put the sauce on that shit. Y'all get y'all conclusions and stuff together, man.
They put them in there.
I got your statements and shit, man. I think we hit a nerve on that though. So Nina said some of these folks don't think something wrong with them. Shit, a lot of people don't.
They probably think just like it.
Juice, you wait to the end, fam. We got to catch you on the next one on that one, bro. That's a good ass, man. We may have to do a part 2 on that one, bro.
Yeah, have the conversation.
Had a conversation, man, but it started with the parents, though, bro. No matter how you put it, the child ain't comfortable coming to him. You ain't gonna never know now.
And I just hate the extreme end. Some happen. I wish they had talked to me.
They couldn't come to you. They weren't comfortable
to me as they going down in the grave or whatever, jail or whatever. I sure
eat your way.
Yeah.
How many times y'all wish I wish I'd have told him I love him? How many times you always hear that?
A lot.
You hear it all the time.
I didn't think it was that bad. Stuff like that, suicide and all of that.
You don't be knowing what a person going through, man. Yeah. I always
you don't know what a person going through.
That's a good way to end that. Yeah. You don't know.
All right. Okay. I guess got something. It's on you, cool.
Okay.
I was just waiting.
Come on in. Let's close it out.
So I mean, my positive quote. It's a list. Positive family quotes. So mine says family rules. 1, put the other person first. 2, speak with love. 3, tell the truth. 4, mind your manners. 5, make the right choice. 6, be courageous. 7, guard your heart. 8, forgive freely. 9, always do your best. 10, be thankful.
That's real shit there, man. I like that, bro. Shit, I don't know how the fuck they gonna come behind that, bro.
Okay. So
he go ahead.
So I came across this morning, and it said, "Forgive who do not know how to love you. They taught you self-love. Forgive who who do not know how to treat you. They taught you what you deserve. They showed you self-care. Forgive who do not believe in your dreams. They pushed you to go forward and showed you self-motivation. Forgive who do not know how to support you. They helped you to self-empower. Forgive and make room for your soul to become the best version of yourself.
Oh, I like that shit. Damn, never mind. Oh, I like that. You know what? I guess I'll give you one. You'll get half a flag. Yeah. Lad, what you got, dog?
Man, mine's short and sweet, but protect your peace.
That's real shit, though.
Whatever it takes, protect your peace. I don't care.
That's real shit.
Who are you talking to when you say that, lad?
Everybody. Hell yeah.
And don't let nobody make you feel bad.
Less than.
Your peace. Well, I'm your family. I'm your whatever.
That's real shit.
Rick Smiley said, what did he say? Wait, you teach people that's what I want to go. You teach people how you want to be treated by what you take.
Mm-hmm.
That's some real shit,
Larry.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm definitely not finna try to come up with some shit out there. I'm gonna let y'all marinate on that. Hey, hold on. What she said, Miss Lawanda? No, Miss Lawanda. Oh, hey man, shout out to Q's Bar and Grill, man. Hey, we definitely. I gotta give my shout out to my black-owned business over there, man.
Yes, sir.
Man, I'm gonna close mine out, man. Man, y'all, I'm always holler foes up at the end of the show for now on, man. Up. You feel me, man?
Long live Deuce.
Long live Deuce, man. And if anybody ever know what the foes mean, you watch football, man, they hold up foes no matter what the score is. You know what I'm saying? That means, bro, if you're tackling anything in your life and you behind the 8 ball on it, bro, do not give up on it. You can always come back and win. You know what I'm saying? No matter, don't look at the scoreboard, just keep pushing in life. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people are so easily to give up. Do not give up. Most people give up 3 steps from their dreams. Remember that. That is a real statistic. Most people will give up right there at the end, right before they get there to their dreams. So, man, do not give up. Keep pushing, and don't let nobody tell you shit. Don't let them tell me nothing. Hey, make sure y'all go follow us on all social platforms, man. Hey, especially Spotify, man, Apple Music, Apple Podcasts. I apologize. See SoundCloud, Facebook, IG, all that, man.
YouTube.
Hey,
we on YouTube.
What can people that don't have social media and don't really have a music
streaming?
Social media. They don't really have a streaming platform. This is an older person.
So they don't have you. They can get on
YouTube. They can go to YouTube now.
Okay.
We on YouTube.
They do understand that. You give them the link.
I send them to YouTube.
I'm gonna be the ass. I guess I'll be the one. That's still social media.
I send them to YouTube.
It is.
Yeah, but you give them a link. They click the link.
Says the person.
I got like an uncle that's not on Facebook.
Says the person
YouTube link.
that didn't text.
Nope.
Well, I don't know.
All right, y'all.
I didn't.
This nigga didn't believe in text messages for the longest.
You didn't believe it?
No, it wasn't text message, fool. It was social media.
No, it was text messages.
It was social
for the longest time. You didn't have text messages for the longest.
Okay.
It wasn't text messages.
All right.
Bro, you're wrong, bro. If you're gonna put it out there,
it was text.
Right, it was social media, man. I ain't had no Facebook.
I
had no IG.
appreciate everybody that was tuning in to Squadcast.
No, this nigga gonna clear this up. We finna have you like I'm granddad around this bitch.
He a little granddad, but hey,
it wasn't, bro. I'm gonna let clear that out. But man, we appreciate everybody tuning in, though, man. Hey, make sure y'all go follow all that, though. You did. And Evan, you
Squad.
All right now.